Triple G, brace yourself for the things you'll see. From comic books to toys and more, and all cartoons that we adore. Pop culture, flicks, and geeky stuff. We love it all and can't get enough. So settle in and enjoy the show. Please hit like and subscribe before you go.
Sorry. How the heck on YouTube? I thought the intro was longer, so I crammed the last few of me Maltesers into my mouth. We'll do that again. How's it hanging, YouTube? Peter here, your ginger Geordie Geek. Welcome back to the channel. As usual, I'm joined by some of my best pals. We've got James T. Keegan. How are you, sir?
Very cold. AO. The temperature I feel is taking a sharp drop in the last few days, so I'm shivering right now. Yeah.
It is chilly. We've got, I think we've got Super Sorrel. I'm not sure. Is that you, Super Sorrel? Have you?
Hello.
Yeah, it's Super Sorrel. Yeah. You've had a shave? Sir?
I have, mate. I had to have a shave. They were getting a bit too wispy and grey and horrible, so I had to just...
Looks good. Speaking of wispy and grey, we've got Efren. How are you, Efren? Are you well? Are you doing good?
Two things.
How dare you?
Just finished watching it. I just finished like about 5 minutes ago. That's what I said I was going to be late, so I wanted to catch up with it so we talk about it. And two things. Who's this handsome young guy right next to me, man? It's like, dang.
Handsome's pushing it, but yeah, Sorrel's had a bit spit and polish ready for Christmas. Can I just say, guys, I do apologise. Andy's saying a mouthful of balls, not the first time. Is it? I've had no dinner and I've had no breakfast or tea. I rushed straight here. Is it bad I've just troughed an entire sharing bag of Maltesers in the space of 2 minutes?
It's not good, I would say.
It's all right, isn't it? That's all right.
It's noon here. I haven't eaten anything yet.
That's what I'm saying. Efren, it's 8 o'clock at night here and I've eaten nothing all day apart from my last 2 Maltesers. Oh, no. Right, let's see who's in the chat. We've got loads to get through. Shouldn't have done that. When you talk and Maltesers kind of melts, don't they, into like a gunge in your mouth. Anyway, enough Malteser talk. We've got Terry. Nice to see you, Terry. I hope you're doing well. We've got Bat Dan. Howdy, folks. Always good to see you. We've got Keegan. Keegan's fan club. A jolly good evening to you all. Sorry, well,
I can hear rolling around in your mouth.
All professional.
That's what you said at Thought Bubble as well. A jolly good evening to you all. How exciting is the PSA buying CBCS news? We've got a slide in it later on, Chris. Yeah, interesting. You've arrived on another special night. It's one of the Masters of Fairs. If he's wearing a basque, I'm leaving. Oh, I could pull off a basque, alright. We've got Joshy Boy. Nice to see you, pal. Only heard it a few minutes ago, Chris. It's interesting stuff. It's about the PSA stuff. Even all, hope everyone is well and good and ready for Christmas. I'm doing really well. I've got all of my presents ready, which is very unusual for me. So I've just been boxing some stuff up and posting it off. So I'm doing well. Bloody hell, the judges have changed a lot for Strictly Come Dancing. What the fuck has happened to Sorrel? A mouthful of balls. Nice to see you, Andy. Hope you're doing well. Sorrel, excuse me. Sorrel's been replaced with a fresh clone. Sorrel misses Shaver no Nookie. Share a bag of Maltesers is like 7 balls, so you're fine. That was a single bag in 19. That is very true.
I find Maltesers taste nicer out of the box for some reason. Don't they?
Well, I take mine out of the fridge, so they're nice and crisp.
Oh, no. I like them room temperature. Not melted, but like...
You're an animal. Sharing bag, that's an oxymoron on your concern. Wow, Terry. True. Sorrel looking fresh and just out of the womb. Anyway, guys, we've got tons to get through tonight, so let's make a start. We're going to do, we've got a load of news to talk about. We've got some toy news as well. We've got a look back at the best movies of this year. We don't normally do show-offs, but I've got a couple of things to show off because I've received through the post today, some sketch covers from a guy that Fuzzy put us in contact with, and Showwowzers. Don't even know what that is. Showwowzers? It's a new word. Anyway, they are incredible. So absolutely incredible. Want to talk about them in a bit. 16 boxes of presents, all wrapped by Peter to Peter. Exactly. Called PSA by CBS 9 months ago. Frustratormus. I remember, I'm sure you mentioned that on the show, Fuzzy. I'm sure you mentioned it on the show. I think you're right. Oh, sorry, I know you're right, Fuzzy, because it's you. Efren's like, what, 95 and still looks the healthiest out of all looking. Did you, just speaking of birthdays and old people, did you see Dick Van Dyke turned 100?
Yeah. He's still a
just-
spry man, isn't he? Like for
Oh, he's fitter than me.
yeah.
I reckon he can still beat me in a race. You know, incredible guy, incredible. Lego Soundwave at August has 20% off. Ooh, interesting. Okay, everyone's bound to the Fuzzmaster. Right, chaps, let's crack on. We have got lots to get through, as I've said. Gonna start off sadly, chaps, with some sad news, and I don't like to do this, but I thought it feels remiss not to mention it. We've had a shitty weekend, an absolutely shitty weekend, and I am very aware that some of my viewers are from Australia, and we've had a horrific incident at the weekend. So I just wanted to say, I know it's a cliche, but love and thoughts to everybody and to the Jewish community. Absolutely horrific act over in Australia at the weekend. Efren, not to leave you guys out, I believe you had another school shooting or another shooting at the weekend. So again, thoughts to all you guys. Time to get gun control in the hand, I think, in a number of countries. Also, I've had some awful news, and I've stolen Fuzzy's page on this on Instagram because I thought he summed it up absolutely beautifully about this chap's very, very sad passing. Again, horrific circumstances. I'm presuming you guys have heard about this.
Yeah.
Just horrific. It's, I mean, don't want to speculate, but it is looking like it's connected to his family, which is just mind-boggling. So just awful. A guy who, from Geek Culture, has put out some of the best movies. I mean, some of my favourites. Princess Bride is an absolute favourite.
Talk about it all the time, don't we?
We do.
A Few Good Men as well.
A Few Good Men, one of my all-time favourites. So yeah, absolutely incredible. And without getting political, screw Trump. What an absolute monster of a human being. Just vile. So yeah, sorry, a bit of sad stuff to talk, just to mention that stuff. Sorrel, I am going to take away my my thing because your little mouth is just hanging over the edge there, pal. If I can find the right button to press, we will get rid of it. If not, you're just going to have to like perch. There you go. We can see you in all of your shiny shaved glory.
And we had all them sad things to talk about, and Shelley puts that fucking comment in the chat just as that goes. I'm there. I'm sat there trying to just keep a straight fucking face the entire time. Hashtag Sorrel needs a beaver, perhaps to put on his face, for the beard is missing. Thanks, Shell.
Everybody needs a beaver. Nice beaver.
That came up just went, sad news, by the way. I'm like, oh no.
7 minutes in, 3 sub-fuzzy mentions. Take that, haters. Wayne, please go watch A Few Good Men, pal. It's a different film in terms of it's not action orientated, but it's got some of the best performances from a number of big actors in there. Keith Sutherland, obviously Jack Nicholson, Tom Cruise. It's just amazing, absolutely amazing. So yeah, please check that out. Okay, guys, let's crack on. This really boiled my pee as well earlier in the week. CB, which is a pretty well-respected comic book news organisation, saying Batman Deadpool #1 by Grant Morrison is the gold standard of DC Marvel crossovers. Get stuffed. Has anybody read it? I know Sorrel's read it. Efren, have you read it yet?
Is this the second one?
The second one, yeah. The
Okay.
second one, yeah.
No, I haven't read it yet. But the first one sucked.
Yeah, the second one sucks more. So it is interesting. Is it makes you wonder, or it makes you think that all of this stuff we talk about, and I guess we know this on the show, all the stuff we talk about is so subjective, and what we hate, other people might love, you know. But yeah, it's just I kind of get my head around
We
it.
waited decades for them to have a crossover event, and they finally do. And so far, they haven't been. They've been dropping the ball on this.
Yeah.
Unfortunate.
Andrew's just saying, is there a Marvel DC crossover that doesn't suck? There are some cracking ones, pal. some really good ones from back in the day. I would always recommend JLA versus Avengers.
Yeah.
Well, I'd say the one from back in the day, the DC versus Marvel one, where they all fight,
Yeah.
was pretty good from back in the day. I enjoyed that one.
The Amalgam Universe was very cool as well. Yeah.
Maybe they should have left Good Enough alone. You know.
Darkseid versus Galactus. Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one as well, pal. So yeah, James, you've not read any. Oh,
James is gone.
He's gone.
James is gone. James has left the building. Oh, he's vanished in a poof of smoke. I have to disregard what you said because you used the phrase "back in the day." In the mirror universe. We've then got this thing. Wonder Man's coming out soon. Have you guys seen any of the promo stuff for it? Any of the?
I've seen nothing on this film.
So no one seems to be talking about it. Marvel have put out a few kind of couple of minute skit videos with the actor Trevor Slattery, the guy who played the Mandarin. It's called Sir Ben Kingsley. Do you know him? Do you know because he's going to be in the show as the failed actor again. So they've put a few little mini things out about that, but I don't know. Apparently, it's the second unpromoted show. They didn't really promote Ironheart either. Are you guys excited about this? Do you know much about Wonder Man?
Wonder Man is one of my favorite characters. I bought his origin, the Avengers, and I used to love his when he was with the Avengers with him and Beast teaming up, the Avengers 2. So he has been one of my favorite characters, but they don't have him much more in the comic books at all. Yeah. He's an atheist now. You know, they made him an atheist in the comic books. I'm like, what are you guys doing with this character? I'm just keeping my fingers crossed. I am going to watch it. You know. I have fond memories of this character. You know.
I just find it interesting that Marvel's not putting much effort into trying to.
They're
James,
focusing on their movies. Obviously.
Yeah, that's true.
You know.
Yes.
Are you familiar with Wonder Man, James?
Briefly in the comics, but I've been following this, like what's happening with the show. I'm a big fan of the lead actor in it, and I know yous were a bit meh on the trailer, but I thought it was quite cool.
Sorry, James. What else has he been in? Because I don't think I recognise him.
He's Black Manta in.
Of course
Aquaman.
he is.
He's the main character in the Candyman remake as well.
I've not seen that.
He's in loads of stuff. He's really phenomenal actor. Like I love seeing him in different things.
And I quite like the Trevor Slattery character, but sometimes it's a bit over the top for me.
Yeah,
it's a bit too silly. Do you know what I mean?
That's fair. I think like that. It's an insight into the tone that they're going to go for with this. They are kind of lampooning Hollywood, which is ironic because it's Disney. You know, how much can they take the piss out of themselves? I suppose.
Yeah.
But, like I'm second unpromoted. What's the first one? Like
Ironheart.
Yeah. My gut is telling me that they kind of have their plans in place for post Secret Wars, and the rest of this stuff is just being kind of sent out to die.
Yeah,
because they're not going to do anything with it afterwards.
Agree. Next, we've got that Netflix has officially confirmed a Stranger Things spin-off focused on Nancy. I think, Efren, you sent us this.
Yeah.
Is this something you're interested in?
I don't know. I mean, I do like her character. She's been more gung-ho this last season. She reminds me a little bit of Linda Hamilton, like taking charge in the Terminator movies, you know, with the rifle. Like she's also becomes a sharpshooter. Somebody commented it should have been Steve. The character plays Steve that had the spinoff. I don't know if the brothers are going to be involved with this at all. I don't know if they mentioned it.
This is a book.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a show.
It's going to be a book, not a film.
Look how it's worded. Officially confirmed a Stranger Things spin-off focused on
Nancy. Right.
It's a TV show. It's a book called One Way or Another. It's set between 4 and 5.
So it's not a film? It's not a TV show?
No, it's like a Nancy and Robin adventure kind of book.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a book.
Meant to be like a Nancy Drew kind of piss take, basically. Like Nancy Drew.
Why are they saying Netflix has officially confirmed a Stranger Things?
Because they own the franchise.
They own it.
And this is like a clickbait kind of.
Click me, right?
They purposely said it's not a book so that people will click on it thinking it's.
Oh, man.
Bollocks to it. We're not interested. Who reads?
Never mind.
The only spin-off confirmed so far is that god-awful looking cartoon that they're doing.
Yeah.
Not sure who that's for.
They'll do more, though. I'm sure we'll get
I'm sure they will. They're going to ruin it slowly now.
Yeah.
James, there's a few people in the chat saying that you're whispering.
Okay, I'll turn up.
I can hear you. I mean, you sound all right to me. I don't know about the rest of the guys, but maybe it's just not going through StreamYard.
How about now? Is that better?
Guys in the chat, let me know. James, if you could sing something to her.
Time to say goodbye.
Could it be any more of a depressing fucking song?
That's just.
Jesus
I was just on the
Christ.
spot. You know, I don't.
Happy
handle
Christmas.
on-the-spot pressure
Happy
well.
Christmas, everybody. Keegas, Jesus. Okay. Fuzzy's just saying nobody talked about Ironheart for 3 years and it was better than anyone expected. That is true. That's true, Fuzzy.
I didn't even watch it.
Did you not?
Still never seen it.
Yeah.
It's not bad. I mean, it's worth watching for
Mephisto, yeah.
no, for your chap from that play you love. What do you call it?
Oh, from Hamilton?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's
in
the
Knights.
Red Hood. Yeah, he's the Red Hood.
Yeah.
Can we just have Sorrel in the spotlight for the whole show? Big naked chin, Sorrel. Work around that. It's the big news of the day. God. Can we get Keegan titles? Thought the Nancy thing was a novel. Yep. Just confirmed. He is quiet, mind. James, can you crank it up? Did you see the leaked Doomsday trailer? Seems like the trailer release planned for every 2 weeks thing is true. The next one should be Thor. Yeah, you guys see the news on that?
Yeah,
see that,
I thought it was AI at first because it seemed so like, oh, you're showing this is what you're showing, like kind of thing. You know, I just thought it was bullshit, but apparently that is actually.
I think it's in keeping. I mean, if you think back to Endgame, we got a really. I mean, the trailer was literally them walking in the white suits. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It gave nothing away really to the film. I did see the leaked trailer, and I kind of wish I hadn't, but actually it was quite sweet. I quite liked it. But I'm not going to go into details because I don't want to spoil it for people. Yeah. But it looks like
one trailer on like Robert Downey Jr., one trailer on Thor, one trailer on like
so
Thor.
Apparently there's Thor, Robert Downey Jr.'s Doom, what you call him, Cap, and then a final kind of movie trailer. So
that people will go see Avatar 4 times, isn't it? Isn't that the reason? It's like one every two years.
Yeah. A book, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I'm back down, please. Do we need to hear James?
Shelley.
It's a great question, Shelley. It's a great question.
Called for, I think.
It's good. I like it. Hi, Kenneth. Nice to see you. Social media and YouTube have ruined the surprise in art. People don't want experiences anymore. They want to be the first to know or tell someone. Yeah, and I think the thing with the trailers is that there's like no hiding it even. It's not like click here if you want to see the trailer. It's just bang. You scroll and it's there.
Yeah.
They don't even try and hide it, which I find quite irritating.
I think that's for everything now. Like I had to watch it as soon as I physically could because I was starting to get spoilery stuff for it. Like, and I think that's with everything now. Like,
it fell off.
Everybody who's watching this show right now, say yes. You want Sorrel to keep to have it shave free. No, you want to get rid of it, and yes, you want him to have his beard back. So everybody just say that yes or no.
I mean, if they say they want a beard back, Efren, well, next show's next Tuesday, so you're going to be having to work hard to get that. Can you grow a full beard by next Tuesday?
I can stick on my pubes if that helps.
James O'Meal, you some. Yeah. Right, moving on, chaps. Moving on. We've got in March. I wasn't expecting this. In March, apparently, it's Invincible month. So they've started to do like a full month event for Invincible. There's a whole load of trade paperbacks coming out. They're also re-releasing issue number 1 in a shiny foil cover. And they've announced this. This is an incredibly popular book. This is Marvel Team Up 14, which was the official first appearance of Invincible and Spider-Man. Sorry, Team Up Invincible and Spider-Man. Really interesting one, this. That Marvel are happily letting them continue to use this character in this way. So we got the first book years and years ago. They then gave with a foil shiny one in the Battle Beast blind bags. You'll remember them from a few months back. And now as part of this Invincible month in March, they're pumping out a whole host of different covers for the same book. So there's 7 covers in total. You get a reprint of the original book, and then you've got those ones on the screen there. The one that particularly excites me and people is the Spider-Man and they're all Spider-Man Invincible, but the McFarlane cover. So McFarlane hasn't drawn Spider-Man for years and years, and there we've got him. Yeah, I mean it's his traditional image of Spider-Man. He always looks kind of very similar there, but yeah, quite nice if you're into that kind of thing. I have to say it's not a book I'm racing to get. I've got a couple of copies of it already. This have been any interest to you guys?
I have a quick question besides this. Why did the series end, Invincible? I haven't finished it yet. I'm reading it. I'm trying to catch up because I've never read it before.
So Robert Kirkman is, I admire him for this, he's, once he's told the story he wants to tell, he just ends it. So he did exactly the same with Walking Dead. Reached the end of his tale and that was it. So with Invincible, he had the arc in mind. I suspect he'll come back, mind.
I would think if does McFarlane write all Spawn, or does he give it out to other writers? Do you know, or
McFarlane lets other people do Spawn these days.
Yeah, I was wondering why he just didn't let other people continue the stories. You know.
Yeah.
Is he even currently writing anything?
Who?
Todd McFarlane.
Todd
Yeah, he
McFarlane.
did. I'm not sure which books, but I know he's writing some books for Image. I forgot which ones. I'm pretty sure he does. You know.
Yeah.
I'm just wondering, why he didn't let other people finish or continue the story.
Yeah.
Going back to your original question, sorry, I want that McFarlane cover.
It's quite nice, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm chuckling, sorry. King Damo. Do we know King Damo? I'm sorry, I apologise. I don't know if I recognise your name or not. I'm not sure if because of the way the YouTubes are putting the different names on now. But I'm loving your comment.
Now I'm getting slagged by randomers. Like, what's happening? What's going on? Like,
I removed Sorrel from the stage. Sorry, Sorrel. Sorry.
You are Thanos. Shit hell.
Let's see what we've got in the chat. Jesus God, this show's going to be. Any movie director that includes shots more than 30 minutes into their film in the trailer should be scalped. Yeah, I feel trailers give away far too much. Myself and James.
Choice really at the end of the day, is it?
Myself and James have seen a movie recently, and we're going to be doing a review on it over on One Good Scare Show. And that's exactly how I feel about that movie. All the good kills, not that there were any, the kills have been shown in the trailer. We're not
going to have a video. We're going to have a heated argument about it. I think
we're
a screaming match, pretty much.
Yeah. Sorrel, shave your bum hair and glue it to your chin. That's. Could you video it? That would be a short. That would be an interesting short. Did someone say foil cover? I feel like I'm in a minority here. Don't give a crap about Invincible, really. It's a good book. It's a good book, Chris. I've got who Sorrel reminds me of. It's wow. Are you guys young enough to remember? Old enough to remember Russell Grant?
I know the name, but I don't know anything about him. But I know the name.
I heard of him.
It's not a compliment. It's not a
I suppose this way I assumed you wouldn't be.
Yeah. No, Russell Grant was in it. Is he still alive, Fuzzy? Is Russell Grant still alive? I don't know if he died or not. We're in together, Chris. James could donate some eyebrow hair for the regrowth of Sorrel's beard. Love that. Okay, chaps. Efren, I'm gonna ask you to talk a little bit about this. So this is the the announcement that, PSA are buying Beckett's Grading. Is that right?
Yeah, I heard about this. First of all, Beckett Grading is now owned by PSA. I went, dang, that one took me completely by surprise. I'm not sure, is CBCS is going to be its own entity, or is it going to be part of PSA? I don't think they've talked about that yet. Or they're just going to dissolve CBCS completely. I kind of like that when there's more than one choice besides CGC. I like I have some books from CBCS, and they have some good, encapsulations in the comic book. So that one took me completely by surprise. Damn.
Yeah, so the bottom line here is basically you've got, in the world of comic collecting, you've got a couple of big tier grading companies. And this move will basically flatten out the competition, I think. So I don't see CBCS surviving this. They're saying they will, but I reckon within 6 months they'll disappear. Would be my guess. What do you guys in the chat think? I don't know how CBCS can continue with this, to be honest. Sorry, carry on, Efren.
I was going to say, I think CBCS, why would PSA keep them around? I think it would be more cost. It'd be better if they got rid of them, if they bought them out. Why keep them?
Well, bear in mind, PSA has just started its own comic book grading, hasn't it?
Yeah.
So So basically, this is forcing more people towards CGC or the PSA slabs. PSA is not without controversy. They've recently done this this kind of very shady move. I don't know if you guys are aware. They predominantly do trading cards. And they've got this scheme where you send your cards in, or your books in, they'll grade it, and then they'll contact you and say, Sorrel, your whatever comic is getting a 9.0. Do you want to keep it, or we'll buy it back off you? And they'll give you the price for it. So your choice is basically, well, actually, didn't get the grade I want, so actually I'm happy to sell it to you for a roundabout market value. What's transpired is this guy sent them, I think it was like 10 copies of the same book, expecting them to come back 9.8, or cards, expecting them to come back 9.8 or whatever. And they all came back as 9.0s. So PSA contacted them and said, sorry, 9.0s, do you want to sell them? They said, no, we're going to sell them back to you. Within hours, the same books with the same serial number, it had the grade changed to a 9.8 and put on their website. So the implication is that they basically just screwed this guy over, changed the grades once they got the better price for them. So it's actually been raised with the authorities in America for formal investigation.
That's illegal, surely. That's fraud, isn't it?
Yeah. So it's gone to customer fraud. Yeah. So it's just shitty times in grading. And I mean, grading's got a bad rep anyway. And we're kind of getting to the point now where there's so much of this, so many of these bad stories, you just kind of think, God, why would you risk it? That said, not stopping me. I'll still be grading. Efren, you still grading books?
I got some books that I cleaned and pressed and I'm ready to send to CGC. And the main reason that I'm going to do it is getting back my money would be more if it comes back a high grade. Selling them like raw books compared to graded books, people still pay more for graded books.
Yeah.
And I have about 6 books that I want to send to CGC, but I'm not using PSA anymore. I used them once, and just to see how they're, how they feel and stuff. They just to have one. I have some CBCS, but I'm sticking with CGC.
There were solid slabs as well, the PSA.
They were. Heck yeah. I mean, they were solid as heck, but yeah, it's just, but then I'm not going to be sending like modern books, like any new books to CGC. If I get my hands on some older books I know are worth more, that I will do.
Yeah. We've got 24 people watching. Thank you very much, everybody. Please do hit that like and subscribe for myself, Passpoint Comics, One Good Scare Show, and Super Sorrel. Slightly more camp Sorrel. Who, Chris? Which one's more camp? No. Yeah, Russell Brand. I'm just trying to work out which one they're saying is the camper of the two. Russell Grant is very, very camp. Phil's nice to see you. Glad to see you still alive. PMS Russell Grant. God. It's basically bullying, this show, isn't it? It's basically bullying. Mr. Jack, nice to see you, pal. Hi, everyone. Hope you're well. Nice to see you, bud. I think having 2 powerhouses is a great thing. CBCS was floundering. PSA will take the good from it and run hard. I don't know, Chris. I think CBCS will disappear. I really do. I wish PSA would set up a UK office or in Europe, send to the US or through other companies like Subcenter. Can be a great pain. Yeah, I've never used PSA myself personally. Pardon me. It was a joke. I don't take jabs. Yeah. We know, Fuzzy. We know. Thought I'd check the stream out and see what movies are on the best list. There's some crackers coming, pal, so we'll get to it. Anyone can do this, though. You just have to pay to have the grade reviewed. That is true. That is true, Fuzzy. The difference in price of a trading card from a 9 to a 10 is absolutely huge. It's not fraud. It's something they offer for everyone. No, pal, I don't... My understanding is not that they've had it regraded. It's that they've not done anything with the card. So they've said, we've slabbed this card. It's a 9.0 or whatever. The guy said, sell it. And then it's instantly pretty much being changed on the census to a 9.8 or something. It's the way I understood the story.
Yeah, so they're telling the person it's a lower grade than it actually is, or they're upping the grade artificially afterwards. One of those things. I would define that as fraud.
Has PSA commented on this yet?
No, they haven't. Unless Fuzzy's right. Unless the argument that they'll probably give is that we told you it was a 9.0. You said you didn't want it. We then asked for a regrade on all 10 of them, and luckily all 10 came back as a 9.8.
Once they take possession of the card or comic, it's up to them what they want to do with it, innit?
I guess it might come out that they've had the cards. I don't know. Do you press cards?
I have no idea.
Do you press cards like you would press a comic?
They clean them,
Really? Interesting. We'll see what happens. Oh, it's Damo. Oh, nice. From Squad Comics. Nice to see you, pal. Nice to see you. Yeah, we've had this debate a while, pal. The YouTube and the stream are changing the names for some reason. Giving you a username. You've only just realised this show is mostly bullying.
I would say this week I've taken the brunt off of James, but they've gone through James to get to me.
So they have. We'll get back to James. Don't worry. Yeah, we'll get back to James. CBCS won't exist. I mean, PSA will strip the good. And yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
James definitely has grounds to put in an online bullying complaint to the police, to the Popo.
I just take it on. It just goes in one ear, out the other nowadays.
Yeah,
You know?
it's because there's nothing to stop it. When I hear PSA, it makes me think about those creepy British ads back in the 70s and 80s. I did a video on those, pal. I did a video on those, on this public safety announcements, yeah. Nobody watched it. They'll strip the CBCS like Sorrel's beard. Gone bare. Right, chaps. We've got Addy. Sorry. Last comment and then we'll move on to the next thing. Rumour is that they're using AI to alter the scanned images to remove imperfections before sending the person. Wow, is that right, Andy? Rumour that they're using AI to alter the scanned images to remove imperfections before. Jesus God, it's just horrendous. Just horrendous. So just to mention this, we've got another DC Marvel crossover coming up. Superman and Spider-Man. Whole host of comic covers there on one side of the page, as you can see. We've got some stunners, some absolute stunners. Personally, I absolutely love that Delotto with the black suit Spider-Man and the black suit Superman. I think that looks absolutely incredible. Any of those covers jump out at you guys?
I mean, you know which one I'm going to go for more than anything.
Boobies?
To be honest. Bottom right, innit?
Yeah,
Gotta be
boobies,
black hat in it all the way.
Yeah. I mean, it's quite nice, that one. It is quite nice.
That's the Archer one on the top row, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
Who's deciding who these crossovers are for? Like,
So
Spider-Man and Superman is so weird.
So that's the next. Yeah, that's the next.
Is it for the subplot of Lois Lane and MJ? Because I can see that being an interesting sub story. But
Really?
the rest of them just seem a bit.
So
random.
I mean, Superman and Spider-Man have crossed over before, but then we've got the additions here of the backup stories. We've got Power Girl and Punisher, which Superboy X and Spider-Man 29, Lois Lane and MJ, Superboy Prime and Spider-Man, Pa Kent and Uncle Ben. What the hell? And then Jimmy Olsen and Carnage.
That's random.
I mean, it's just.
I'd like
so
to assume
odd.
that the Carnage symbiote takes over Jimmy Olsen. That would be fucking awesome. I'd like that. But just them two randomly together is a bit weird.
Yeah, it's weird.
I mean, much like the last two crossover books, I can't say that any of that really jumps out at us and appeals to us. Some of the covers are nice. I will obviously pick this up just for shits and giggles. Any of you guys going to get this?
No.
I am. I like the upper left cover on the right-hand side. It reminds me of the 1970 book with Spider-Man and Superman, So I'll probably buy a few of them, yeah.
What about you, James?
If I hear it's good, I'll give it a read, but I'm not enthusiastic particularly about it. So
No.
I was saying this to Pete the other day. Since the recent run of comics that I've been reading has been absolutely dire this last couple of months, I've decided just to go trade back only. Really, I'm just gonna, if it's a good book that people recommend, I'll pick it up in trade. But
That's how I tend to do it, I have to say. That's how I tend to do it. Give Beyond Wednesdays a watch, my go-to for all the drama. Yeah, I do watch a bit of Brian's stuff. Andy, I do watch a bit of Brian's stuff. Let's have a look. All on the top row look amazing, as does the black suit cover. I love the black suit cover. I have no interest in this, but I'll buy the Jim Lee cover anyway, and maybe the foil if that hasn't been shown yet. Recent history tells us they'll all be average at best. Absolutely fuzzy, I agree. Peter, you're surprisingly similar to Paul Kent. Thank you. I'll take that. I think I would buy them just for the covers, to be honest. There are some nice ones. Those team-ups make me want to give up on comic teams for life. Yeah, just very, very random, aren't they? Very random. Now, Sorrel, you owe me a thank you because I've put some wrestling news on this just for you.
I thought we didn't do
just
this anymore.
for you.
We used to have to listen to this crap and.
I mean, pot kettle, Mr. Keegan. We haven't got any computer games this week.
I didn't send Johnny. Even the Game Awards is on, and I didn't send Johnny because I know you have enough to talk about.
What's the crack? What's the crack with this? What's occurring here?
It's a touchy fucking subject, mate. I'm not gonna lie. So John Cena went out. It was facing Gunther in his final ever match, and they made him tap out after like 15 years of his whole shtick being "don't give up, never surrender" kind of thing, and he tapped out in his last ever match. It's like feels a bit like a stab in the back for all the fans, really. But
there was a quick video.
Yeah, sorry, mate. Go on.
I'm sorry. I was going to say there was a quick video of a fan yelling at that the guy he was facing. Yeah, it was you're phony. You haven't been around and all this stuff. I didn't like that he was tapped out either, and he kind of smiled at the end too. He had like a grin on his face when he was tapping out. I was like, "What's that all about?"
His story pretty much was meant to be that he realized the whole point of his retirement is that he always said if he ever missed a beat and he couldn't do it anymore, he would retire rather than be like Hulk Hogan and Ric Flair, who went on too long and became parodies of themselves. He wanted to leave while he was on top of the mountain. So I think the idea of him tapping was meant to be that Gunther had bested him. He'd realized he couldn't get out of the hold, so he tapped because it was the end of his career. And he tapped out of his career, basically, is what they're saying. But that doesn't come across in a room full of children screaming his name, you know what I mean, wearing his T-shirts and headbands and bandanas, and people went nuts. And the guy Gunther had to be escorted from the building. They had to literally send him out of the building with like escorts.
Right, chaps, that's you've had your whack. That's enough. I can't do any more. James, are you done? I can't do anymore. I'm absolutely done. Let's quickly. We'll give the chat their option now to talk a little bit about sport, and then we'll move on to Supergirl. Just having a quick look. I'm
a wrestling fan. Sorry.
I know you guys are. So is Sorrel, big wrestling fan. We were talking about it on your show the other night, weren't we? And you were very excited for the show coming up. Can't believe he tapped out.
Yeah.
Love the fans booing and chanting. Have you anything about the Disney EI deal? No, I've not seen that, Fuzzy. You guys know about the Disney EI deal?
That's bad.
Oh, we'll talk about that in a second.
Disney have basically allowed for AI for all their like major characters, really, haven't they?
Christ.
It's nuts.
They're going to put some on Disney Plus. It's content, literally.
I'm sorry, I'm laughing because I'm scooting ahead of the comments. The crowd turned on Triple H pretty hard. I'd tap out for all the cash. Yeah, good point. Andy, we've lost Andy. People wonder why wrestling isn't taken seriously. There's a wrestler called Gunther. This is what Hannah's laughing. Any Resident Evil news, James? Sorrel's beard tapped out. Shameful end to a legend. Wrestling, Star Trek, and Mark Spears blind bags. Ugh. Okay, let's jump back. I wanted to know if you guys knew anything about this because I know nothing about it. Now I know there was a Fresh Prince of Bel-Air reboot show a little while ago, and I spotted this on Legacy of Nerds saying Will Smith appears in the series finale. It's not a comedy, is it? I think it's a... No. Anybody watching it? Anyone seen it?
I've never seen it. I saw the trailer. It's not a sitcom. It's like... it's a drama, isn't it?
It's like a modernized version of it, but it's dramatized.
Any of you watching it at the moment, then? No. Everyone of you watching it?
No.
Interesting that Will Smith's jumping in on it, I guess.
But was that kid not playing Will Smith? I assume he was playing the character. Is this the equivalent of like The Rock looking in the mirror and seeing, the Hoff?
See, that's what I thought he was playing Will Smith's character, but maybe I'm wrong. I have to say, Will Smith, great actor, but doesn't really. I'm not excited for this show in the slightest. This is not enough to entice us to go and check it out, I guess. No. Interested if anybody in the chat has watched any of it. We've then got the Supergirl trailer. I'm presuming you guys have seen it, the Supergirl trailer?
Yes.
This came out, this little bit of news from James Gunn saying Supergirl will be one of the darkest comic book movies of all time.
Really?
Do you get that feeling from the trailer, guys?
Guardians of the Supergirl? Guardians of the Supergirl look good. I'm looking forward to Lobo. All of the split second we saw of him.
Well, we're going to talk about Lobo later on. We'll start at the top and work our way down. Just what your thoughts are on the trailer. Efren?
Well, just this statement will be one of the darkest comic book movies of all time. They made her seem like she was like a party girl at the end of Superman. She was drunk, and I kind of like the trailer. I mean, they didn't really show much to me. I mean, I don't think they really did much for the movie to come out. It just seemed kind of blah, the trailer for me. And it wasn't anything that went wow, jump out of my seat saying that's cool. So. I read the book, and the book was excellent. So if they keep it from, they follow the book of Supergirl book that came out, The Girl of Tomorrow, I think is going to be a good movie. You know?
So
Keep my
that's it.
fingers crossed.
So that's interesting, Ephraim, because that's exactly what I was thinking. This comment about it being the darkest movie of all time is absolutely not in line with the trailer we watched.
Yeah.
But I think is in line with the book. So I'm wondering if they've just been very clever with the marketing to make it look more upbeat and friendly than it's actually going to be, because the book is pretty grim at points. James, what do you think?
Yeah, no, I that's why I think I agree that comment does touch with the book. When I read the book, I was surprised how dark it got. Like there's like
I cried. I bubbled.
Mass murdering and like like what the villains are doing is really heinous. So if the movie includes that, then I think that's inaccurate. I do think it does have a Guardians of the Galaxy feel, but like it is a cosmic space adventure. That's what the book is as well. So just having a needle drop in it, but it's also like it's a different director. It's Craig Gillespie who did I, Tonya and Cruella, Fright Night remake and stuff. So like I don't think it's going to necessarily feel like a James Gunn movie when you're watching it. I'd say just the trailer's been put together in that way.
Yeah, no, I would agree. What did you think, Sorrel?
I'm looking forward to Guardian of the Supergirl. It looks good. I mean, nowhere it looks like it's just been stripped of all the lights, like Andy said. The sets looked identical, didn't they? Come on.
It did look very much like Guardians.
It did look like James Gunn had just went, Guardians work. We'll just use the sets again. But no, I'm not, as much as I'm taking the piss, I am actually looking forward to it. I do want to see Lobo. I'm a big fan of Jason Momoa in general, anyway. So I'm looking forward to seeing him as Lobo. I think that is the character who was made to play, wasn't it? He looks like Lobo.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we'll touch on Lobo in a little bit, guys. I've got a slide on that. So we've got Andy saying Lobo, my main man. Darkest, did Disney give them the nowhere set, but without all the lights? Looks very much like Woman of Tomorrow to me, which is what I wanted. I hope it sticks faithfully to the book. I really do. Disney signed over 200 of their non-identifiable characters to OpenAI. Disney paid $1 billion to invest in the company. They vowed to put fan-made content on Disney Plus. Oh, God. It's the way of the future. I think they call it dark because the beats they will touch on in Woman Tomorrow, it appears to be following the book. Yeah, it is quite dark in the book. It's going to be pretty emotional, I think, the kind of coming of age for Supergirl. That's the tact I'm thinking, Stephen, that we're seeing the party girl at the moment kind of stuff. And it's going to get bleak pretty quickly. It's going to be a strong outing, says Kiga's fan club. Lobo isn't in the book. No, he's not, you're right. So they're not going to follow the book to the extent. Plus, the trailer looked like Guardians 4 to me, and I love Supergirl. I don't get the Guardians thing. You didn't get the feeling for Guardians in the trailer, Fuzzy? Is that what you mean? I did think it was quite Guardian-esque.
It's just like
down to the
cosmic
costumes
adventure,
that the guys were wearing.
comedy, and then you have the 80s needle drops and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I get like that people will feel this looks very similar, but I don't think the
Maybe
movie
that is
itself
the
will.
idea. If the book
Maybe.
touches on some quite dark topics, the idea is they're kind of making it feel like this is the bender she went on just before the Superman movie, and then it's going to suddenly switch tact and get quite dark and serious. And so it would, for people that haven't read the book, it'll take them really off guard.
I kind of
That's
hope
the
not,
idea.
because the timeline of that doesn't work. So, and what I mean by that is the book is all about her going away for a bit of a party and then going through a pretty horrific experience and coming back a hero and having grown as a character. So it wouldn't make sense for the Superman movie to pick up with her wandering in Pede. Do you know what I mean?
Also,
that has to be the starting point.
she grabs Crypto and leaves with him, so that's
Yeah.
Crypto's in this. So this is like directly after that. She's wearing the same jacket and stuff. I think,
Yeah.
in the trailer, so.
Felt totally like Guardians. Didn't she even have Peter Quill's headphones on? Yeah, I saw some snaps of that. Didn't Guntail from the set. Fuzzy didn't feel the Guardians at all in it. Okay, interesting. Right, chaps, let's just talk a little bit negative zone. I'm switching the script today because it's nearly Christmas. So we're not doing negativity, we're doing positivity. So I want to know something that's positive that's happened to you or something you're happy about. I'm going to start off, again, another mention of Fuzzy of the Dunlop. Fuzzy pointed us in the direction of this chap a little while ago on Instagram. Demo, I know that you're a big sketch guy, so this chap is well worth checking out. Simon Bear Edwards does commissions for incredibly cheap. He's got a whole host of blank covers, and you just tell him what you want, basically. Fuzzy got this Guardians of the Galaxy, Mars Attacks, which I absolutely love. It's just stunning, absolutely stunning. 40 quid, I think. Well, I know the one I got was 40 quid for a cover of that quality. It's just absolutely beautiful. I got in touch with the chap and said I'd love a Mars Attacks cover. Sadly, Fuzzy got the last bloody one. But never mind, he showed us some other covers, and of course I had to order some. So they've arrived
I was
today.
just about to ask how many.
When
When I asked Sorrel showed me this, and I said, "Have you told Peter?" And he goes, "Yes." And I said, "You want to get your orders in now before he gets 10 of them?" And your man's taking up for a month, like.
So well, I got 2. I don't think that's bad, but
So
it was a starting point. So just make myself big. Oh, I've forgotten how you do that. Where have you all gone? There we are. So you had a Transformers blank, so I asked for an Optimus Prime. Bearing in mind, like I say, 40 quid. I think that is spectacular for 40 quid.
Yeah, wow.
The colour work on it is just beautiful. It's just amazing. Absolutely amazing. So over the moon with that one for 40. Just a stunner. And like I say, he supplies the supplies the blanks as well. So you get the blanks, which is brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. And then I asked him, I always do, I asked him for a Thor cover. I paid 60 quid for this. So we get Thor,
nice.
Wow.
which is spectacular. Now, I asked for a double pager, and he's actually chucked in a Visiback as well, so a clear backing sheet. So on the other side of this, you've got good old Soups. So Thor versus Superman. I think that is stunning. Absolutely stunning. So obviously I've messaged him straight away and getting him to send us a load of images of his blanks, and I'll be getting a load more from this chap because he's absolutely first class. I just think the quality of those for the price I paid is ridiculous.
They look like the genuine covers, don't they? They look
Yeah.
freaking good. That's crazy.
Absolutely love them. So yeah, so massive thank you to him for those, to Simon, because these are stunning covers. Really pleased. And thank you, Fuzzy, for pointing these out to us, pal. Very pleased with them. Very pleased with them.
And
Oh,
I'm sorry, this person lives over there in the UK.
yes, yeah, UK guy.
I just looked up 50 quid, how much it is in US dollars. That's good price.
Yeah.
For that one.
Yeah.
Dang, man.
Yeah. And as Fuzzy says, sorry, that's all posted and everything. So yeah, incredible. Absolutely.
Posted with a blank, sometimes a clear backing board with it and everything. It's crazy. Like.
That is.
I love hearing Efren say quid. It makes me smile every time. Quid.
Right, Efren, what's pleased you in the last week or so?
Peter, I've talked to you about this recently. My daughter's visiting me. She moved out and she's coming back. She's here for a couple of days. But it's just the fact that when you like having kids when they're younger, of course, she's my daughter, I'm her daddy and stuff like that. But when they're an adult, you get to hang out with them. We get to go out, like to a bar and drink together. To me, it's just something different, something nicer to that. When they're adults and you get to hang out with them, almost like we're equals now. And I told that to Peter when he took his daughter to London. This is the first time. It's something cool about that. Anybody who has an adult child, being able to hang out with them. I miss her being small, I won't lie, but just having an adult and just hanging out and just chilling with them, it's a good thing.
Absolutely. I loved taking Jessica to London. It was great fun. And watching her outdrink Andy was great fun as well. I recorded that, which was good laugh. So it was good fun. Mr. Keegan, how about yourself? Anything you're grateful for today?
The last week I've decided kind of lately to go to more like concerts and like comedy shows and stuff like that. And I was at one on Sunday. Jim Jeffries, familiar with Jim Jeffries?
No.
An Australian comedian, very, very funny. He has a few Netflix specials. So I went to see that. We were had really good seats. We were like 4th, 5th row. You could hear him even when he wasn't talking in the mic, which is cool. So I thought that was good. So I was just in stitches laughing the entire time. And then I booked tickets for a few things. I'm going to see Evanescence.
No, I like them.
In Manchester in September. And then Breaking Benjamin. Don't know if anyone's familiar with the band called Breaking Benjamin. Diary of Jane and stuff. They're playing here in July, so I have tickets for that as well. So I'm gonna be a concert goer this year.
Very cool. Sorrel?
Just want to once again say a big thank you to Shelley. Shelley very kindly sent me across the final Goosebumps figure that I needed for my Funko range. as a little Christmas present. Thank you very much, Shelley. Do appreciate it.
Fuzzy, can you seriously still not hear Mr. Keegan? Can you
Really?
still not? Can you really not hear him? Yeah, that very kind of him, Shelley. Very, very kind. My 8 and 12-year-old daughters are my best pals. They are my positivity always. Yeah, that's lovely, Andy. That is lovely.
Yep, that's cool.
Bit surprised Breaking Benjamin are coming over. Isn't their frontman scared of flying? Never even heard of him.
I'm not sure.
Never even-
But yeah, they're doing a Europe tour anyway, so I don't know, maybe he gets a boat. Who knows?
He sets off now to get there for September. Right, chaps, moving on. Let's talk very, very quickly about some of the comics that are coming out in the next few weeks. Well, sorry, this week I should say, sorry. Ta-da. I bought a 4-pack of boosts and got 5 in the pack. Little victories, little wins. That's not a little victory, Fuzzy. That's a major win, an additional boost. I missed the coconut boost. Just saying. Anyway, books that are coming out this week. I've kind of given up with Exquisite Corpses. Anybody still reading that?
Yeah.
I am.
Are you still enjoying it, Efra, now?
It's okay. You know, I like the premise of it when it first came out, but I thought, I read books. When I start them, I just finish them.
Yeah,
Whether I like it or not. But I've been reading them, so it's okay.
Persevere.
Nothing mind-boggling.
Yeah, we've got another Moon Knight issue. I'm totally out of Moon Knight. I don't read any of that anymore, but I like the cover work on that one. James, you still reading this Kryptonite Spectrum?
I've read the first 3. So I'm about 2 behind then, is it?
I didn't realise it was more than 3. I thought it was like a 3-issue miniseries, to be honest.
I thought it was 4 issues, so 5 must be the... Yeah, I thought it was 4 because it was 4 different Kryptonite pieces, wasn't it? So it was supposed to be one on each issue. Maybe this is like a wrap-up issue then.
Really?
Maybe it's continuing, I don't know.
Mortal 4, still reading that. That's pretty cool. I'm enjoying that. That's a nice Black Cat cover. I like that.
Yeah. Adam,
Sorrel,
you-
that's a one for you, Sorrel.
Yeah.
Movies. Daredevil Punisher, that was quite good fun. The first issue of that, enjoyed that one. Anybody still reading World Tree 33?
Completely lost track of it. I just don't read it anymore. I loved it when it first came out.
Yeah,
But I just lost track of it.
I'm the same, Efren. I think I got up to like issue 10 or something like that.
Yeah, that's good.
And then just left it.
Yeah.
We've got a couple of X books, kind of trying to push through with those. I'll not be reading many of those ones though. Aliens versus Captain America issue 1 of that was really, really good. And then we've got Everything Dead and Dying issue 4. One of my books of the year, I have to say, absolutely brilliant series. A couple of guys in the chat, I think, got that on our recommendation. Let us know if you've been reading that and what you're thinking of it still. I think it's cracking, absolutely cracking. I think Fuzzy, correct us if I'm wrong in the chat. Is Everything Dead and Dying? Is it 4 issues? Can't remember if it's 4 or 5. I've got a feeling it's 4. It's not a long series. Batman Second Night is quite cool. I've not been reading the second version. I read the first version. Quite enjoyed that. Sacrificers is another one that I've lost touch with. So I need to try and get back on that, see if that's any good. Supernatural. James, did you pick up issue 1 of that?
No, I didn't. I might wait for a trade. I'll see. Depends. I will read it at some point, though.
It was all right. Issue 1 was all right. It did nothing to excite us and blow us away, but it was okay. Then we've got the big hot book of the week. We've got Mark Spears' Monsters issue 8, polybagged, blind-bagged variant. Yeah. I think
Doing lots of these blind bags, isn't he?
Yep. I think I've got 20 of those coming.
Oh my gosh.
So, yeah.
How much are each one? $5.99. Okay.
Yeah. Just normal cover price, really. So we'll see. We'll see what it's like when it gets here.
You don't know obviously what's in each bag, and it could be like 1 in 50 or 1 in 100.
Yeah. 150, 100s.
Okay.
Have to be honest, and I'm just looking at Chris's comment there. This will be the last from Spears. This will be the last. I'm Spearsed out now. In fact, I'm quickly turning on him, I have to say. I'm starting to get irritated. And I did see there's been, again, as usual with these blind bags, there's been a whole load of hoo-ha because some of these bags have already been opened where they shouldn't have been or whatever. And And I have to say, the covers people are showing off, it's like, that's exactly the same as all the covers in the last friggin' blind bag and the ones I've seen on his Kickstarters. And yeah, I think I'm done with Mr. Spears, I'm afraid to say. Harley Quinn Elvira, you still reading that?
I'll persevere with it. Second one went out. We're a bit. It went a bit further downhill with the second one. Third one, it's going to get worse. But...
Further downhill. I mean, the first one was dire.
I'm liking a costume on the cover though, or an Elvira superhero costume.
Yeah, it looks pretty cool. Dirty boy. Dick Tracy. I'm a little bit out. Anybody still reading Dick Tracy? I'm out of touch with that as well. Is that still good?
Yes, good. Storyline, yeah.
I think I read the first 8 issues or so, and then I missed
perfect
it.
for that era,
Star Trek: Last Starship. Loving that. I will be reading that. Really enjoyed the last issue. Ended with Kirk basically coming back onto the bridge, ready to kick the Klingons' ass. So enjoying that. Sorry, mate. Cul-de-sac. I hear nothing but great stuff about this. Fuzzy talks about this one a lot, I think. But I don't know why. It's just missed us. So I need to get into that one as well and see what that's all about. I'll probably pick that up in a trade paperback. Oh, God, look at that young blood. Look at that young blood. Last Mark edition 2. Rob Liefeld at his best. And there we go. I think we're... 30 Days of Nightfall and Sun. Really enjoyed issue 1 of that by Rodney Barnes. So we'll be picking that up. That was good fun as well. There's not that many this week, to be honest. There's not that many that are jumping out.
It's a rough week.
Oh, I have...
Thundercats special, Peter.
Thundercats Holy Day special. Please, Mr. Keegan, do it properly. Holy Day. You'll never guess what. Blind bag version of that. £13 for the blind bag, but you get 2 books with it. So I think I've got 5 of them coming.
Oh, God. You don't even like the book, though, do you?
No. Hate it. But this one, to be fair, this one's not written by Declan Shelvey. This is a standalone thing, so it might be all right. But I think with the blind bags, the way I've understood it is you get one of the variant covers, but in each blind bag you get a blank cover, which I'm all for because I like a Thundercats blank. So I'm happy with that. I'll use them, and I think that's we're up to speed with the rest of the books. Okay, nothing else. Let's just see what the chat are saying, guys, and then we shall move on. Try to catch up where I was at. Got to that. Mike was said. Lots of boost talk. A double mallow in a Tunnocks tea cake. Whoa, magic times. Love a Tunnocks. I love a Tunnocks. You've had a Tunnocks, Efren. I've supplied you with a Tunnocks.
Okay.
You had one of those in your kind of your acclimatization to the UK box. It's a chocolate biscuit with a marshmallow in the middle.
Okay.
Kryptonite Spectrum was amazing. Waiting for trade on Everything Dead. Yeah, I think you'll like it, pal. I think you'll like it. It's really good. I've decided to cut out my new releases. Just gave Absolute Superman, Absolute Wonder Woman the boot. Nothing wrong with them. Just have other comics I want more. Fuzzy, I think, you know what? Because I'm enjoying doing my Saturday live show where I talk comics, I'm reading a lot more. But I am starting to get to the point where some of it I'm reading just for reading's sake. So I'm doing the same. I'm cutting back. Have to be honest, I've not read much of Absolute Superman for a while. I'll probably persevere with Wonder Woman because I do enjoy that one. 5 issues. Thank you, guys. Thanks. Appreciate that. Isn't everyone sick of Spears yet? Yes, Chris. Yeah, I think I am. I only have 3 new comics this week. It's been a dire week for me. Nothing exciting. I said it from the start. Spears is the new Momoko.
I like Momoko.
Some of our stuff's horrific, but James, some of our stuff's really good, and then others is just dire.
When it hits, though, I think.
I mean, and again, controversially with Spears, Fuzzy's agreeing. Controversially with Spears, there's still something, and don't shoot us in the chat. There's still something about it being digital artwork that it I don't know if it's just feeling very samey now. Some of these covers are stunners, don't get us wrong. But like I say, when I saw people opening this week's blind bag, it was like, that's the same Frankenstein cover as I saw in my ones that I unopened, but he stuck a Santa's hat in it. everything else is identical. So it's a digital image that he's just
Edited.
edited
Copy
and
and pasted.
stuck a hat on, you know, and it's like,
Yeah.
I don't know. I think I'm the only person still following him. I think there's a few YouTubers still really like him, Dan. I've just got 12 titles from the subs, spend almost £350 a month on new comics is stupid. Wowzers. Reading Dick Tracy still, but it may get cut soon. I've grudged buying the last 2 Spears issues. I'll have to get one this week just because it's the last issue and I've got the others. Yeah. Cul-de-sac, phenomenal. Anybody know if there's a cul-de-sac trade coming out? Is it a mini series for us or is it a ongoing? I'll have to pick it up. I will have to pick it up. It looks right up my street. You just made me feel so much better about my subs. One of the new lady YouTubers bought 100 of those Mark Spears blind bags, following in your footsteps. I say I'm a trendsetter. Influencer.
Who's the new lady YouTuber? I'm asking for a friend.
Did you go what?
I'm asking for a friend. Who's the new
Asking for a
lady
friend.
YouTuber?
Yeah.
A lady geek in the community. We need to follow that. Sorry.
Glad I can cheer someone up. You always share me, pal. Phil, Batman and Robin trade out this week. Fuzzy, is that series you read? Weird. Yeah, Efren, you've been reading that one, the Batman and Robin.
Year one?
Yeah, you said it was really good, I think.
That was a good story. I really enjoyed that. Yep.
Yeah. Peter has Spears trauma from his commissions. I do, mate. It kind of opened my eyes to it, I have to be honest. Cul-de-sac issue 5 is the last. Okay, cool. I'll wait and get the trade. Okay, chaps. Bit of action figure news forward to start winding things up with. Crimbo countdown with my my little blocky figures. I'm not going to build them on screen for you all, but just to say I've built 2 more over the last few days. We got Starscream in aeroplane form, which I quite like, and then we got the mirror version of Optimus. I've been wanting an Optimus for a little while. We've got the nice purple version of him, so that's pretty cool as well. I like it a lot. Excuse me. Oh, got Stephen. Even though, sorry, joining late. Was watching the Dell. We're gonna get to that, pal. We will get to that in a bit. Hashtag triple leg. Triple G. Comic Showcase Shop, Sorrel. She's brilliant at editing her videos. Comic Showcase Shop. Not heard of her, Terry. You'll have to check that one out. Okay, quick bit of action figure news. We got a whole host of Marvel Legends announced over the last day or so. These are pretty interesting. We've got this kind of Wolverine Deadpool wave. I always find it interesting with figures. I know it takes ages because of the movies and stuff, but this film's been out, a year now or something, is it?
Year and a half, it was somewhere
Year
last
and a
year.
half. We get the wave of toys. A little bit interesting. I really like the... forgotten her name. Professor X's sister.
Cassandra Nova.
Cassandra Nova, yeah. I love the head sculpt you get with her, with the fingers going through the guy's mouth and everything. That's pretty cool. They're quite smart. None I think I would particularly rush to get. Sorrel, you're normally the man in the know with these kind of things. Are these new figures or are lots of them repaints and just repurposed figures?
Mainly all new. I mean, like you've got the Wolverine and the Deadpool kind of similar-ish, but they've had re-decos and stuff because they finally got the shade right on Deadpool. They've been the wrong shade of red for ages, and we finally got a nice Wolverine. Everyone wants that brown and yellow Wolverine from the variant Wolverine. Yeah. Cowboy Deadpool, I think, went down like a house on fire. I don't think anyone was bothered about that. People's main gripe was Blade has not got his leather jacket, which seems like a crime when it's Blade. I know he didn't really wear it in the film so much, but you thought they would have at least included the leather. Most people are going to want him in the jacket with the shades on, let's be honest.
Yeah.
So we finally got a Wesley Snipes, but it's not the one we want, which usually indicates that they will release the one we want just later down the line. The new X-23 is pretty cool, because obviously the ones we've had are all comic books so far, so we finally got the MCU X-23, which is pretty cool. And yeah, having the Cassandra is pretty cool as well, but they're all easy passes for me, I'm not going to lie. I'm not that bothered for any of these.
I mean, I have to say the Blade, I feel terrible saying this, the Blade head sculpt, you can't really see it that well here, not the open mouth version. When I saw the detail of it, I thought, oh, that's a pretty rough head sculpt. And then I had a little look here still from the film. It's pretty
rough, Wesley.
It's pretty rough. Yeah, Snipes isn't, you know.
The main comment on this the entire way through was, where's Gambit?
Yeah, that's a good point, yeah.
I can
Why
imagine
do
that-
2 Wolverines and not a Gambit? Or an
Exactly.
Electra?
Yeah. So there'll definitely be a wave 2. Basically, there'll be another wave with them in it. The funny part was they've included the Hulk hand,
Yeah, yeah,
which in the film had the fleshlight in it.
yeah.
So yeah, it's funny. It's funny that Hasbro included a Hulk hand, knowing what the joke was in the film.
So the Cassandra Nova, you get the head sculpt, but I'm presuming that body as a figure has been released previously because you don't get the body with the figure.
There's a bunch of suited ones like a Phil Coulson or
You can use the Daredevil from the Spider-Man wave, from the movie wave. He's got the grey suit.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, pass for me on all of these. Sadly, I'd rather buy a third-party figure from good old AliExpress.
Gambit, I would have bought. To be fair.
Yeah, yeah. We've got 25 people watching. Thank you so much, everybody. Please do hit that like and subscribe for this video. And please go check out my good pals, TripleG Comics, One Good Scare Show, and Super Sorrel. It would be much appreciated. Shit, the bed, this is awful. So this is a third-party figure of... they're not allowed, because it's third-party, they're not allowed to call it Prince. But it's Prince Rogers, is it Newburn or something? 1/6 scale figure. I think that head sculpt's awful. But if you're into your musical collectibles and you haven't got a Prince in your collection, this might very well sing to you. See what I did there? This might sing to you, and you might rush off to buy this. I mean that the head sculpt in the square image. He looks like he's got a proper lip on. He looks like he's about to burst into tears. I just think it's awful. Not keen. James, didn't know if you wanted to mention this. Deadpool has now been confirmed for season 6 of Marvel Rivals. Are people still playing Marvel Rivals?
Oh, it's still huge. Yeah, everyone's playing it now. They've added a few characters since, but yeah, it'd be cool. The trailer looked interesting. People weren't really too happy with the voice, I think. If I remember from the thing. I didn't watch the full Game Awards. I only watched like I looked back at what was announced during. I wasn't falling asleep because I got home and didn't realize it was on, and then I was like, nah, I'm not staying up for this. Yeah. But like Claire Obscura won pretty much across the board, like won everything, and then there was 2 Star Wars games announced. One's a pod racing game and one's like an Old Republic game, and then there's a couple of Tomb Raider games announced. Other than that, there wasn't like a huge amount you would really care about. But yeah,
good stuff. Just quickly jump to the chat. Wayne got Blitzwing today, very cool. I got this as well, guys. I got another one of these fancy coin things. This one's good old T-Rex. Oh, I got Grimlock. So I'm not sure what that came for. Someone's selling the Marvel blockies on Vinted. Interesting.
Joshy, is that you?
Joshy, yeah. They used to have Marvel Legends out at the same time as the films. Why such a long delay? I agree, Phil. Same with the 1/6 scale figures. It makes no sense to me that back in the day, if you had a new movie coming out or a new cartoon, the toys were released almost in conjunction with the film going out at the cinemas. Now it's like a year later. Surely to God, they've missed the excitement by that point. Do you know what I mean? I don't get it. Shelley's already ordered Cowboy Pool. Who played the voice? Was it Matthew McConaughey played the voice of Cowboy Pool?
Yeah.
Philly's verse, in a word, Eternals, yeah.
Eternals kind of ruined it for everyone.
Yeah. Brown suit and blade, I'd get. I'm trying to stop MCU Legends. I'll get Blade and X-23. Legends and Civvy clothes are pointless, yeah. I thought it was Elvis at first. Bit late for Little Richard, innit? Pardon me. Didn't watch all 3.5 hours of the Game Awards, you amateur.
I usually do, but I couldn't this time. I usually make a night of it, but I just forgot it was on, and I couldn't stay up any longer.
We've got a few NECA figures here on the top corner. We've got some Pennywises. Well, we've got a version of Pennywise, and then we've got, what's he called again? Is it Bob Gale?
Bob Gray.
Bob Gray.
Yeah. These are really smart. The NECA figures are very, very cool, mate.
But again, like you said, everyone's now looking for them now. Now the series ended. Everyone's gone, right, that ending was cool. I want this Pennywise, and he's not available till quarter 3, I think, of next year, this figure.
Yeah, the one in the red costume, don't they? Do you know what I mean? With the half face, but yeah. Never show me that pink Iron Man again.
It's ridiculous.
I Love You 3000 Iron Man.
Yeah. Coming out for Valentine's Day. So we'll start from the top and we'll work down to to that beautiful pink Iron Man. Got you that for Valentine's Day, James. So we've got Hulkbuster Punisher. I think that's pretty cool. It's a chunky monkey, nice big armored figure like that. We've got an Abomination. Really like that in terms of you get the additional head sculpt. So that one that looks like a pizza with legs is basically, I don't know if you guys have read the Immortal Hulk run. So basically the Abomination's face opens up and the people he's absorbed are inside the kind of the head. It's really creepy, but yeah, it's very cool. We've got a Colossus and a Shadowcat. I like that little set actually, with a Lockheed as well. Efren, I thought of you when I saw that. I know you're not a toy collector, but that might be a one that you quite like the look of.
Yeah, I noticed that one right away. If I would get any of those, it would be that one.
Yeah,
I think it's pretty cool. Yeah.
Pretty cool. We've then got a kind of an original Johnny Blaze Ghost Rider. I like that set.
Yeah, I'm gonna get that.
That's
I
cool.
like the red bike. It's based on the original red toy, the original little toy from back in the day. It's the retro vibes that I love about it, so I definitely want that. But that the on fire head sculpt that they did with the black face, and it looks fucking ridiculous. But the main one's nice. It's a good figure overall. Plus, if I get that with the Morbius man thing, I basically recreate the Legion of Monsters now. Yeah.
And I love the fact that the whip's got the kind of the chain has got the fire effect on it. I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
We'll then get a Grizzly. I think it's a Ursula Major or something he's called, from the Red Guardians.
Yeah,
it's an interesting one. It's an interesting one. And then we get the Valentine's Day special, the I Love You 3000, pink Iron Man with the heart, where comes with a little rose, comes with a heart-shaped reactor core.
Did you watch the stream? Did you watch the stream?
I saw bits of it.
So, Mr. Steve Evans, who I spoke to many times, lovely guy, he came on and he had the box and everything, and he was proper hamming it up. This is the great gift for any collector this Valentine. He proper hammed it up. And the box even says it like, I love you 3000. Yeah. And and you can open it up and there's a to and from where you can actually sign it and everything. It's like,
but like, if you give this to your girlfriend, she's going to cut your balls off. And if a girl gave me this, I'd be upset because I don't want it. So who's this for? You know?
That was pretty much the comments on the live stream.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like, who is this for?
I'll send it back. I'll cancel the order. Thanks very much, James. Jesus.
It's like that Valentine's Day freaking Ewok they're releasing. With the Valentine's Day bow and wings. Like, what the fuck is that?
Never been a fan of the seasonal kind of Marvel
me neither.
Stuff. Like, it's weird. Have the Halloween stormtroopers and shit like that. I'm just like,
the Christmas stormtroopers and stuff. Yeah. The Hulkbuster Punisher better not be 125. I bet it'll be pricey, mate. It's a big chunky monkey.
At least 70. It'll be at least 70.
Yeah.
It's a big boy, isn't it?
Not a problem, pal. Not a problem. Yes, we've touched on it briefly. We haven't gone into great detail, but yeah, we've touched on that, bud. Pink Iron Man almost made me turn the stream off. I thought that was the guy. So into the bear at the end of.
Christ, Simon.
That's a good one.
There's no geek alive that wants that. It's not being surgically removed from someone's in. These are quite interesting. These are we've talked about these before. Remind us, Sorrel, who makes these? Is it Ellen? Jada. Sorry.
Yeah, Jada made these. And they did make them a long time ago. These are just re-releases, basically.
Yeah. They are pretty cool. I do quite like a bit of Fred Barnett. I'm surprised we've not had a revival of the Flintstones for a good while.
They were doing one that was going to be a bit like Velma, where it was on Wilma. I think it was something Rock or something like. Or what's the area called that they're in?
Bedrock.
I think it was called Bedrock. And because Velma did so badly, they cancelled it. So that was the last thing that they were supposed to be doing.
Yeah, but Velma was never going to do well because they just basically screwed over the fan base, didn't they?
I think that this one was probably similar, but like, I don't know if people are as invested in Flintstones as they are Scooby-Doo. So.
Yeah. Next, we've got some DC McFarlane figures coming out. I'm not familiar with that version of Superman at all, although he's got the Kingdom Come Superman emblem on, but I don't recognize it at all. Flash, great costumes from the GLA run by what you call him? Brain's gone blank. Anyway, great costume. Wally West version of Flash. I quite like that one. I might pick that up. Grant Morrison, sorry. Yeah, quite like that one. We then got one of the Rush. I can't remember their names. The Red Stars, I think it is, and Ice. canny figures, none that I would rush out to get, but the Flash one's not bad at all. Not bad at all. Simon, Real Wives of Bedrock. Dear God, could you imagine? I may have to jump on the Geordie again. Yeah, you like those? Do you like those, Chris?
They've done a Tony the Tiger figure, which is awesome. The Tony's really nice. And they've done the Cheetah as well from Cheetos. They've done some really cool mascot ones, and they've done all the monsters as well from the cereal in America. Yeah, they're pretty cool as well.
James, have you played the Cosmic Invasion? Yeah, it looks good, that. I haven't played it yet. Have you played it, James?
No, I'm waiting until it goes down in price a little bit, because I think 30 is a little bit much for a side-scroll game. Yeah. I did have a go of the new Terminator one, though, the Terminator 2D.
Is it good?
Thing. It's pretty good. I just only played a couple levels because my mate got it, so Jeff, so I just played it in his house. But yeah, no, it's fun. It's like if you like your side-scrolling retro kind of games, it's a good one. It's like, you know, recreates lots of cool scenes from the movie as well. So yeah, it's a good one.
Very cool.
Again,
I might
30
go for
those pricey. So
yeah, I might go for the Marvel Invasion one because it looks pretty.
You could probably do like a co-stream or something and play together.
Play together. Back to the Future. Say a note. I'm now just noticing James's comb over. James got a comb over?
I just haven't put anything in it since it's gone all puffy because I had a shower.
You're not allowed to say that, James. You're not allowed to say that.
Are we not allowed to say that anymore? You're the one who put that connotation on mine. It's not really. That's just how my hair naturally goes.
It's very fine. Very fine.
I can't. I noticed since I started wearing, I can't see anything now. Like I'm really like squinting the whole time, but I don't know where my glasses are.
You what? Oh, of course, because you've got your specs
because I'm so used to wearing them now that I'm just like
Looks
like a poodle's ass.
Oh dear.
Right, guys. So we're now at the Back to the Future element of the show. So normally what we do is we'll look at a year, but I thought what we'd do is look at the last year's best movies. Chaps, what do you think will be on this list? What do you think some of the best movies of the year have been so far?
Shoot.
What you consider good, what I consider good, Pete.
Well,
very different
that
things.
is very true. That is very true. I'll give you that.
I'm guessing Beasts of War didn't make your list.
No.
Yeah.
No. People are saying, "Oh, I don't know what I've done to me."
It will be like Superman, and it will be, you know, Fantastic Four, and all these kind of films in it. Some popcorny stuff. Conjuring 4, I'm hoping that made it, mate.
There wasn't really any massive good stuff like that we raved about really this year, was there?
Superman.
Sinners, a few good
Sinners.
ones.
Sinners is probably the best movie of the year.
I keep forgetting that was this year.
That was March, yeah.
Christ.
I just seen the Frankenstein movie on Netflix.
Yeah, it was good.
Great, yeah.
That's good.
That was good. Yeah.
Okay, chaps. I had a quick look, as I usually do. I basically go to IBDNT3T94, whatever the hell it is, and I basically look at their list of all the films that have been out this year, and I pick some that I found interesting, and then I pick a few that people have talked about, but maybe I haven't seen. But obviously, from a geeky point of view, we had three pretty big superhero movies this year. We had Superman, Fantastic Four: First Steps, which I rewatched on Saturday night, just to see if it stands up. And then we had Thunderbolts. So three pretty good, strong movies. We're going to do the usual, guys. We'll come back and you can each talk about which ones jump out at you, which ones you've seen, haven't seen. We've then got John Wick Ballerina. I absolutely enjoyed Ballerina. I thought it was a cracker. I really did. Good fun. We've got Wicked, which was just recently been out. And then we've got Lilo and Stitch, which I have not seen yet. Out of all of those, I'm struggling to pick which would be my favourite, but I'd probably have to go with Superman. I've watched that 3 times now. Rewatched Fantastic Four, like I say, at the weekend. It's good, but on home viewing, the CGI really, really stands out. Really stands out. So yeah, that's mine off that screen. We'll start at the top. Efren, what do you think?
I watched the top row. I've seen all those, and I've seen Lilo and Stitch. I didn't. Is that Wicked 1 or 2?
2. Wicked 2.
I haven't seen that one, and I didn't see Ballerina. Of all these, I think the one I enjoyed the most was just fun. innocent fun was Lilo and Stitch. I mean, I thought it was just a good movie to watch. Made me happy. I enjoyed it. I was most looking forward to Superman, which I enjoyed. But I think I'm just going to pick Lilo and Stitch. It's an innocent, good film to watch. And I really enjoyed it.
Good stuff. I've still not seen it. I've not seen the original cartoon.
Yeah.
Never seen it.
Oh, wow.
I'll have to get it. Mr. Keegan?
It's hard. Like I love Thunderbolts, and I thought it was really underrated.
Sorry, James. So you've seen them all, I presume?
Oh yeah. I've not seen Lilo and Stitch.
Okay.
But I've seen the original one. I know it's almost a shot for shot thing. Yeah, like a Superman, I just felt a lot during. Like I really emotionally connected with that movie, and I thought, oh, this is like I was very excited about that portrayal of that character. So I thought that was great. But Ballerina, I just loved. I thought it was phenomenal. Like
just
and
fun,
really
wasn't it?
underrated.
Just silly
like,
fun.
Some of the coolest like action set pieces of that series, I felt like with the flamethrower stuff and everything. And Anna de Armas was great in it. Like Keanu shows up in it as well. So like, I thought that was a blast. And like didn't do very well as well, which is a shame.
Yeah, I still say I don't think you even needed Keanu in it. You needed him on the poster to get people.
He didn't at all, but it was cool that he was there.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah, good choices. Good choices. Sorrel, have you seen them all?
No, I've not seen Ballerina, and I've still not got around to watching Sidekicks the movie or Peg Warmers the movie, whatever you want to call it. Thunderbolts.
How dare you? It's a good film.
Peg Warmers the movie. They're all the Marvel Legends that were left over at the factory, weren't they? Fantastic Four was okay, Superman was okay, but I've got to stick with Efren here, mate. The best film. No, I wouldn't say it's the best film of the year, but the film that I had the most enjoyment out of was definitely Lilo and Stitch.
Yeah.
I went with my wife, my brother, his girlfriend, my little girl. We all went together as a family, and it was a good film. I enjoyed it.
So, for someone who's not seen the animated or the movie,
you don't need to have seen it.
No, but what should I go and watch? If I'm going to watch one, should I watch the animated or should I watch the live action?
The animated one's pretty dated by now. The animation's pretty old school, but I do like it for the traditional, hand-style artwork. But it depends. I mean, like, the live action is fun. And Disney are going with the more live-action stuff these days. And it was the first of the live-action films that was actually good.
Yeah.
I'm hoping Moana follows now.
Aladdin was good.
No, was it?
Aladdin was good.
Will Smith the genie? No, you're all right.
Beauty and the Beast was good.
Was it?
Yeah.
Dan Stevens? No.
I love Dan Stevens. How dare you? He just had a really bad year last
You
year.
and McGregor doing a very bad accent all the way through. Hello, monsieur. Please no.
Had a blast.
Don't diss Ewan McGregor. He's a national treasure. So Superman obviously says Batman and Sinners. Yeah, we're going to get to Sinners. Has anything topped Sinners? I think Sinners is the movie of the year.
Yeah,
Joshy Boy Sinners is agreeing. The DiCaprio one where he's in Antifa. Forget what it's called.
One day
after
another. One bad.
Yeah, so I've not seen that.
One battle after another. That's it.
Yeah. I've not seen that, but it's meant to be very good.
That was fantastic. That was one of the best of the year, definitely. Yeah.
Poor Captain America?
We forgot to put Captain America up on the slides, I think is what he's saying. You said there was 3 movies out this year. It was 4. It's Captain America.
Captain America wasn't out this week, yeah?
Brave New World.
Oh, Christ, aye.
That
Jesus.
was March, like February or March, yeah.
Harrison Ford Hulk.
Yeah. I love how you said that so confidently.
Yeah.
The realization in your face.
But you're right, Andrew.
Trauma blocked it.
I mean,
yeah.
I enjoyed the Harrison Ford bits, but the rest of it was no. If anyone, Sorrel, says Minecraft, I'm off. Is Minecraft this?
Yeah, that was last year.
Is this this year?
No, Minecraft was this year.
It feels like it was every year, forever.
That's the highest grossing movie of the year, I think.
Cosmic Invasion is good. Pick it up for 20 quid on PlayStation Store. That's not bad. I'll have a look. I'm actually, I'll be perfectly honest with you. One of my good pals on here sent his Dispatch, and I've been playing on that. I'm really enjoying it, and I've discovered I can record as I'm playing. So if I can get Cosmic Invasion on the PC, on Stream or Steam or whatever the hell you call it, I might do that, and I'll record playing it and stuff. Sound like a proper YouTuber, me. Ballerina is a great movie, but if it's top 10 of the year, then the year's been poor. I agree, Phil. It's just a fun, easy movie. Cosmic Invasion is on Game Pass.
Bastard.
Didn't have to pay for it. Stitch all day, every day, and he's a big fan in his household of the Stitch franchise. This year won't go down as a classic. US agent warms no pegs, young man. Don't diss Johnny Walker in front of in front of Chris. He's a big fan, big fan. Animated Lilo and Stitch is Coke. Live action is Coke Zero.
I like Coke Zero. I think it tastes mostly the same.
Alien Romulus. I'm gonna.
Yes.
Yeah, I forgot about that one as well. It's a good. It's a good.
That was last year.
Was that last year? Was it?
That was last year. That was definitely
not
last
sure.
year. Yeah.
Sinners. 28 years. I would agree with 28 years later. Up until the last Power Ranger, Jimmy Savile's 10 minutes.
Weapons.
Frankenstein.
That's
We're going to touch on a few more in a second. Bring her back was Stephen. I didn't realise you were a horror man, Stephen. You're talking mine and James's language here. You'll have to check out Stephen. We have another channel called One Good Scare. James, I always get it wrong. Is it One Good Scare, or do we say One Good Scare Show? So
it's called One Good Scare, but the handle is One Good Scare Show, all one word.
Just for confusion.
Call it One Good Scare.
Yeah. So go check
If you
that
type
out.
in One Good Scare, we are the highest.
Yeah.
We are the first YouTube channel.
That's what horror channel, pal. Go check that out. Wake Up Dead Man. Not watched it yet. It's on Netflix at the moment.
Yeah,
Can't wait to get
tomorrow.
into that.
I can't wait to watch that as well. Yeah.
Fantastic Four. Predator Badlands. Yeah, agree. In 20 years from now, doing Panel Breakers, you won't revisit 2025 with same fun as 1984. I'll just be like an automated robot by that point.
I'm guessing
Connie?
my favourite film of the year is not on your list either, I'm guessing.
I'm gonna get. Well, what is it?
Megan
No,
2.0.
no.
Great.
I liked it too.
It was a good movie.
Mickey 17 is on Sky at the moment. Andrew, is it worth watching? You've seen it, James, haven't you?
Yeah,
Mickey 17?
I really liked it actually. I forgot that came out this year as well. Yeah, it's an interesting, weird sci-fi thing. Probably like a good 8 out of 10.
So, few more movies for our guys, just to mention again some of the top ones, and a couple of these I have not seen, so I'm going to need your help with. We've got Tom Cruise in Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning. Really, really pushed, big promoted movie. Personally, one of the weakest of the franchise for me. I think it was a pretty sad movie to go out on. These films, to be quite frank, have just become exercises in Tom Cruise living his childhood and getting to do crazy stunts. There's no denying the stuff on the biplane was phenomenal, but the actual film wrapped around that scene was weak, sadly. One Battle After Another, which is the one someone just mentioned, I've not seen, so James can tell me about that in a second. Marty Supreme gets nothing but praise. I haven't got a Scooby-Doo what that film's about.
He's a table tennis player, isn't it?
Is it?
It's not a biography?
Not a clue. Everyone says it's like film of the year, and Timothy
It's one of the
Chalamet is
Safdie
superb.
brothers doing it. It's the other Safdie. So one of them did Smashing Machine, the other's done this one.
Yeah. We've got Weapons. Me and James slightly disagree on that one, but a good film nonetheless. Predator Badlands, thoroughly enjoyed. And we've got, I think, film of the year, Sinners.
Yeah.
Just a breathtaking movie. So we'll start at the bottom and work our way up. Sorrel, which of those haven't you seen, and which one do you think is your favourite or you want to talk about?
Not bothered about Mission Impossible. I just don't like the franchise. I've still not seen One Battle After Another, but I've heard really good things. I've not seen Marty Supreme. The other three I've seen on the bottom, though. Weapons was diabolical. Come on. That ending. Jesus H. Christ. Badlands was just a fun popcorn flick, wasn't it? It did what it said on the tin, but Sinners were absolutely just phenomenal. Just down to the music and the art, everything about that film. Amazing.
Yeah, I absolutely loved it. James, you make me and you make my wife go and see all of these horror films.
Yes.
Sinners is a one where you got props. Even my wife enjoyed it. Silent Night, Deadly Night, which I made her go and see on Monday. The language afterwards was choice. Your name was referenced.
I'll just go to your house and tell her she's wrong, man.
I mean, the word she said was, "Why are you wasting my life?" So, so it didn't go down well. Okay. But anyway, James, which of these have you seen or have you not seen?
The only one I've not seen is Marty Supreme. I'll probably catch that this week. I agree. I would agree that Mission Impossible was fine, but nothing really special about it. Definitely one of the weaker ones. I love Predator Badlands. I think more than most as well. I thought it was a cool sci-fi entry. One Battle After Another, in terms of a prestige film, was probably the best of the year. In that kind of area. I have a hard time picking between Sinners and Weapons, to be honest. I think they're about. And shut up, Sarl. I think they're about on par quality wise.
No way.
Yeah, well, we can have our opinions, Peter. We'll be doing like an end of year kind of review awards thing, so I'll decide by then which one I'm giving it to. But it's probably
Sinners.
unless there's one I've forgotten. Because there was other good stuff.
There's been some. I got a slide the other day of all the horror movies of the year
Yeah.
for to use. There's been some crackers this year.
Like Final Station was out this year. There was like other ones like that as well. You know, so there's been some great ones. Yeah. So
Five
like,
Nights
but
at
like,
Freddy's.
yeah.
Yeah, some good ones. Some good ones. Efren, how about you, bud?
I've only seen one movie on the screen right now, and I'm glad I seen that movie. It was Sinners. You know, I really enjoyed that. To me, I mean, I can't speak of the other ones. You know, I wanted to go see Badlands, but I just didn't see it. But Sinners was, to me, it's one of the top movies of the year. I mean, as much as I enjoyed Lilo and Stitch for the happiness and all that stuff, Sinners was like the opposite, you know. But it was a good, scary movie that I enjoyed, you know. So.
It was a cracker.
Sinners was like an artsy version of Dusk Till Dawn, wasn't it?
It
Like
was.
Dusk Till Dawn with the art turned up.
Yeah. Do you have Slays looking ahead for 2026? If not, why not? We did that last week, Phil. Last week, pal. You need to go back and rewatch. Is Marty Supreme even out yet? I'm not sure. Excuse me, I'm not sure, but it's out in America. I can't say I've seen it at my cinema.
I actually think it's this Friday here.
Ah, okay. Sounds like we want reviews from Peter's wife. Yeah, should.
I'd sign up for the Patreon for that.
Yeah.
I have to say, I'd be a channel member.
Avatar's getting really good reviews. Really good reviews.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
seeing.
9 out of 10.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to
Pocahontas
that.
in space.
Just looked at that Wake Up Dead Man. First thing I'll be watching on the 18th of my new Netflix package. Looks brilliant, and all those stars. It's the third in a franchise, Terry, if you've not seen them. So there's 3 of those movies. Can't remember what the first one's called. Knives Out.
and
First
The
one's
Glass
Knives Out, then it's The Glass Onion. Yeah, and then this one. You don't need to have seen them all. But they are very good. Very good films.
I would say Knives Out is like
The best.
in my top 10 movies of all time. I would think. I love it as a twist on like a whodunit kind of Poirot-y kind of story. It's great.
We also usually take a look at TV series that have premiered this year. So I thought we'd do the same thing. 6 series that I personally particularly enjoyed. Just wanted to give a quick mention to and then get your favourites. So Ironheart we had. I know a few of you said you haven't watched it. I actually was pleasantly surprised with that. It got ripped to shreds in the lead up to it by people like myself who said, oh, I don't think it's going to be very good. It was just a good fun story.
Yep.
Good fun story. I think it was boosted in my level of enjoyment by the villains in it. Thought the villain was pretty cool, but really enjoyed that. Then we've got Kevin Bacon in The Bondsman, which was binned after one series, which I think is really sad. I thoroughly enjoyed this. I can't remember if it came out start of this year, or just the very end of last year. I'm not sure, but it's down on IBM or whatever you call it. IMBD is this year. Really enjoyed The Bondsman. Just a good, fun series. Kevin Bacon was spectacular in it. Devastated that got binned. Marvel Zombies, an enjoyable Marvel animated series. Thought that was good fun. Thoroughly enjoyed Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man far more than I expected to. Banging theme tune. Good fresh take on Spider-Man. Just a good fun series. We've then got the latest series of Dexter, which surpassed all of my expectations. I just thought it was an amazing little series. Some brilliant guest stars in it. Really, really worth checking out. And then we've got It. Welcome to Derry. We're going to talk about that in a little while. But you'll notice I haven't got Alien Earth on here. Because I thought, well, I don't want to do too many horrors because me and James would be talking about that probably on One Good Scare. But I thought, actually, Welcome to Derry blows Aliens out the water.
Oh,
absolutely blows it out the water.
Yeah.
So yeah, I left that on there. Okay, we'll start in the middle this time. James, out of those, which haven't you seen and which would you go back happily and rewatch?
I've only watched It and What If. So I've not seen any of the others. I didn't bother watching Ironheart. I know the Spider-Man one is like up high on the list. I've just not been in the mood for it. And then I've heard so many amazing things about you talk so much about Dexter, how great that is. And I love the original series, so I will get to that as well eventually. But like, yeah, I mean, like, Welcome to Derry is the best show of the year, I think, by a mile. I feel like on this list, I would certainly say is the best thing there.
Yeah.
That,
Yeah, no, I would agree.
out of the two I've seen.
I would struggle to pick between Welcome to Derry and Dexter, I have to say. Very different shows, but both loved. Efren, how about you?
I haven't seen The Bondsman or Dexter. I've seen all the other ones. Gosh, it's a tough choice. I'd have to lean towards Spider-Man. That one took me completely by surprise. But right next to it is It. I mean, it just there's like 1 and 1A. I mean, those two, But Spider-Man, I really enjoyed it. I didn't think I would, but it was really, really good. See, I can't wait for season 2.
Yeah, no, I agree. Sorrel?
I mean, Marvel Zombies was brilliant. I've not seen Ironheart, Bondsman, Dexter, or Spider-Man. I've seen Derry and the zombies on there. I think the zombies were amazing. They were a good cartoon. But yeah, Derry just blew everything out of the water this year. That I can't wait to go back and rewatch the whole thing now, like all together.
So I mean, we're going to talk about the last episode in a second, but
Okay.
I think my wife thought I was being arsey with her because every time she walked into the sitting room, I would like rewind it, and she thought it was because I was you've interrupted. It wasn't. It was because I kept rewinding just to watch it again because some of the scenes were just amazing. Anyway, what people are saying in the chat: Spidey's terrific. Can't wait for season 2. The plural of series is series. Series, Peter. Did I say series?
Plural of series is series. There's no.
Did I say something? Okay.
Series is.
In Geordie land, Chris, I can make up words. So series is. Bondsman was wicked and I loved it. Yeah, I enjoyed Bondsman. The new animated Spider-Man series was superb with a banger of a theme tune. I love the theme tune. Yeah. Murderbot. Didn't say Murderbot. Oh, that was the one of the Skarsgård brothers, wasn't it? Was it one of them?
No idea.
No idea.
Let me know, Andrew. I think it was. Oh man, what you call how he was in the vampire show True Blood. Eric.
Alexander Skarsgård.
Yeah, I think it's Alexander who plays the Murderbot. It's an Amazon or an Apple film or some TV show, I think. Welcome to Derry, Alien Earth, and Pluribus.
I've been watching that show. It's from the same creator of Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul, Vince Gilliam.
Okay.
It's basically if the human race was taken over by a hive mind,
Okay.
but only 12 people are immune to it, and what happens?
Nice to see you, Phil. Hope you're well. Loved the Bondsman. Yeah, me too. Marvel Zombies. Cannot wait to get stuck into it. You've not watched any of it, Phil? Oh, mate. The latter half of the series for me just goes batshit crazy in terms of quality. It's good at the start, but as soon as things kick off with Pennywise, it just ramps up. Yeah, Fuzzy. Do you know what? Personally, like I only had the 6 slots on that slide, and I picked Ironheart over Daredevil, which surprised us.
No, The Last of Us.
No, Daredevil. I don't know. The more I've gone back and thought about Daredevil, the less it blew us away.
How about Peacemaker?
Again, Peacemaker peed us off by the ending point. I thought there was too much. Yeah. Marvel Zombies was brilliant. Loved Blade in it. But Welcome to Derry is superb. I'm watching the last episode once you guys clear off. Well, we're going to do a spoiler in a little bit, Damo. So I'll give you a heads up because I don't want to spoil it for you, pal. Someone needs an Apple TV subscription. Can I watch Derry? Can I watch Derry? Having never seen the film It.
For the most part, but there'll be a couple of bits where a character will be referenced or show up, and you'll be like, "Who's that?" So, I would you'll enjoy it more if you just watch the 2 movies first. Like they're not like 2 hours a piece or whatever.
Yes, it is, Alexander. Thank you for that, Simon. I'm binge watching Welcome to Derry post Christmas whilst I'm off work. Got a slide on that in a second, guys. I'll give you the heads up. Just I don't want to spoil it for you. If you don't mind spoilers, that's fine. But I don't want to go into too much detail and spoil something. The slide has got a bit of a spoiler on it. I just wanted to mention this. So after I'd done that, I had a quick look at IMDb, whatever the hell it is, and they did a little poll of the most popular movies of this year. I'm calling bullshit. Some of them, fair enough. Number seven. Happy Gilmore 2.
Yeah.
Happy Gilmore 2.
Yeah, I would think that's one of the most watched movies of the year. I watched it,
but most popular movies of the year.
Adam Sandler movies do ridiculously well on Netflix. Yeah,
No.
100%. I would
Peter,
be.
they're not saying best. They're just saying popular.
That is very true, Efren. That is very
Yeah.
true.
But
Now, a lot
what's
of
the definition
people.
of popular, like most visited
Well,
on IMDb.
I think that's what they've used for this. I had a little look because I thought exactly that. What does popular mean? And it's not views. It's their pages about these. It's the most people who've viewed the page, not
to look at the movie.
yeah. Superman, I think no one would question really. Weapons, completely agree with on being on the list somewhere. Sinners, one battle after another. I've heard nothing but good stuff about that. Jurassic World Rebirth, get stuffed. That was, I mean, come on, that was pretty cack.
I enjoyed it.
Let's be honest. Some of these are on this list because people were checking them out to see if it sucked or not. Let's be honest. A lot of these are people wanting to know about the movies.
Yes.
IMDb in it.
Yeah.
It also made quite a lot of money, didn't it?
It
made
did.
about 900 million or 800 million, something
I
like that.
always think it's interesting because you've got an old fart like me, who's seen how many Jurassic Park films have I had now?
The 7th.
So by film number 7, there's not a lot new here for us. So I'm sitting in that as a grumpy old man thinking, seen this 100 times, blah, blah, blah. But for somebody, that's their first Jurassic Park movie, and they're going to probably have a completely different experience to me. Do you know what I mean? So it is very much dependent on what you've been exposed to, I guess. So
I imagine that films like Jurassic World, Mission Impossible, Fast and Furious, they all come under that same popcorn banner, don't they? It's just an action flick that you can just watch with friends. It's not too serious, is it?
Would you say the same thing about Scream? I mean, I started watching it because of you guys, and I have really enjoyed it. I thought they reinvented themselves with that.
I probably would, Efren, in terms of I still enjoy the Scream movies, and I know James does as well, but I need each film to give something different and new. I don't just want the same stuff. Do you know what I mean?
Ghostface with a shotgun in a city was a new thing, and I think that felt
Yes.
kind of fresh.
Yeah, that was different.
The change of setting,
Yeah. We've then got Frankenstein. Love that. Efren, you just said you've watched it recently?
Yeah, I watched it recently by what's the name? Benicio del Guillermo. Yeah, so I thought it was really well done, and the monster was the most human of them all at the end. I thought it was really well done. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, I enjoyed that too. Happy Gilmore 2, I have to say I have watched and I enjoyed. I thought it was good fun.
Yeah.
Thunderbolts, really enjoyed. Mission Impossible, we've talked about. F1, the movie, a lot of people say that this is really good. It doesn't particularly interest me.
Yeah, I'm not really that fussed either. It was a really good director, though, wasn't it? It was somebody who did it.
I can't remember.
It was like a huge director that made it, I think. I was like, oh.
Not one that I would rush to see. I don't know if you guys... Sorry, I'm presuming you've not seen that one.
Nope.
Yeah. I mean, I went to see Gran Turismo under protest. That was quite good fun. So I might go and see this.
It was the Top Gun Maverick director, so you'd imagine
Okay.
the driving sequences would be great.
Anyway, there we go. Movies and TV shows from the last year. Let's move on to some quick, rapid reviews, guys, before we start to call it a night. Villain, I can't even say that. Villain.
Dune directors.
Nice to see Tron Ares making all these lists.
I
didn't mind Tron Ares. I quite
even
liked
see
it. Yeah, I quite liked it. So a couple of quick reviews, guys, just before we move on. We mentioned this last week, the war between land and sea. We've got 4 episodes in. We've got the last episode this week. This is the Doctor Who spin-off where basically, as it says, the sea creatures... Hiya!
Hi. Bye.
The sea creatures have kind of invaded Earth. Much to my surprise, thoroughly enjoying this. It's a little bit silly, bit silly at times, but decent special effects, decent action. The movie, the storyline's pretty good. Proper Doctor Who, but without Doctor Who in it. So yeah, Sorrel, I know you're a Who fan. I would recommend you give this a watch once it's finished. Get the full thing. I quite enjoyed it. Yeah. Day Shift. This just kind of popped up on Netflix or something when I was Sunday night or something. I thought, I've never even heard of this one. James, you aware of this one?
I watched it,
Came out
but
ages
I
ago.
was it was at like a drinking session, so I don't remember
Yeah.
really that much from it. But
It's-
I remember it being fun.
It's
fun,
silly,
though.
harmless fun,
Yeah.
vampire kind of shenanigans. Snoop Dogg doing what he does in every film. Jamie Foxx being Jamie Foxx, and Dave Franco, who I really like. I like him in a lot of stuff. Yeah, he's the same character. But it was all right. If you've got a couple of hours to spare, it's on Netflix. It's worth watching. It's harmless fun. Yeah. Obviously, trying to set up a franchise, which I don't think happened.
No.
But it was all right. And then, guys, we've got the trailer for part 2 of Stranger Things. Sorrel, what did you think?
I'm excited for it. That trailer, I think, built up the hype a bit more. That whole bit between Dustin and Steve was heart wrenching, wasn't it? One of them's going to die, and I think it's going to be Steve. Steve's going to coke it.
I think Steve's going.
There's like a TikTok of this guy who's like guessing what his last words will be, and like the music kicks in and stuff, and he does the impression. It's really good. You should check it out. It's really good. It's like, all right, Henderson, you look after Nancy for me, or something like that. You know? It's gonna be. I
thought the trailer was tremendous. James, did you enjoy the trailer?
I haven't watched it.
Oh, right.
I didn't even know the trailer was out. I only watched the show last week, so I'll check it out. But I'm excited for where they're gonna go with it. Anyway,
Efren, did you see the trailer?
Yeah, I seen it. Yeah, like Sorrel said, I can't wait for this show to end. You know, I usually don't binge shows that much, but I'm going to binge this one. I want to see what's happening. Do you guys know if the last episode is going to be in a theater and Netflix at the same time?
Both at the same time.
Yeah. So I poo-pooed, didn't I, when we were talking about this a while ago, about why would you go and see it in the cinema when it's on Netflix and stuff. I think I am going to have to go and see it on the big screen.
It's an event. The finale of a show 10 years in the making. I want to see it on the big screen.
I think I'm going to have to go.
If I can.
And I think it will be like very dedicated people that go see it. I don't think you're going to get like trouble or people being arseholes.
Yes. Yeah. So I'm loving the trailer. Can a vampire movie with Snoop Dogg be bad? It was all right. The War Between Land and Sea. Only seen the first episode so far. I'm a huge Doctor Who fan. Me too, pal. Just not had the time yet. We'll binge it over Christmas. It's worth watching. It is worth watching, Stephen. It's pleasantly surprised me. The last episode has gone a little bit. Well, I'm not going to spoil it for you, but yeah, it is good fun. It is good fun. Will the final be in UK cinemas? I'm hoping so, Simon. I'm assuming so. Yeah, I'm assuming so. Right, guys. Next slide is some spoilers for Welcome to Derry. So if you haven't seen it and you don't want spoilers, pop your fingers in your ears, shut your eyes, give her a couple of minutes. We're not going to go into massive detail because we're going to do that in another show. But just to kind of summarise, the image is a big spoiler. So, guys, avert your eyes. Before we do that, just quickly, you've all seen it now. Overall thoughts on the series? To start with you, Efren.
Of what? I'm sorry.
Welcome to Derry. Welcome to Derry.
Welcome to Derry. Sorry.
Yeah.
I was just looking to see when the movie theater was coming out.
No.
Another thing. I watched the last episode today.
Yeah.
Just before, that's what I told you guys. I might be a couple minutes late, and it was gripping the whole thing. It's amazing what they can do when they put a lot of money into special effects. It looks so dang real.
Yeah.
I mean, that creature, when he opens up, like I said, spoilers, but when he opens up his face, I go, what is that?
So that well, when he opens his face is very cool, but there was a scene that I rewound twice, which is where he's all the different versions are peeling back and flying backwards.
Yeah.
Incredible. And then his last line, I had to rewind twice to hear.
I did.
And just, what is he saying there? Was it tough crowd? Oh,
tough
no,
crowd.
lively crowd. And I just thought, that is just perfect. So perfect, Pennywise.
It was great. I mean, we're going to talk about it more, right? In a couple minutes.
We'll talk about spoiler.
It's heartbreaking.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
What about you, James?
Phenomenal overall. I think there's not a bad episode or a bad moment, and I think it's really good at. We were talking kind of as it was going. There was characters where we didn't like them, and I think all of them really you would come around to at a certain point. Like there was one I hated, and I wound up like crying for like towards the end of it. Like there was some like emotional gut punches in it. I think the horror sequences were fantastic, and then like. It perfectly teased Pennywise throughout it, and then when he shows up, it's just flawless. And I think as like he's in it more and more as those last 4 episodes are going, and it's better and better. And I think like it's probably the best of Pennywise in anything at this stage. You know.
Agree. Sorrel?
Yeah, absolutely phenomenal. I can't wait to sit and binge watch the whole thing from start to finish again.
Okay, guys. So, spoilers. We're just going to talk a little bit of theories behind it. Next image is a big spoiler. Best scene in the entire thing for me. This had me just
started crying like
crying my little eyes out, I have to say. This bit was just amazing. And I know we've had it done before in Ghostbusters, and then in more recently we saw it in what you call it, Five Nights at Freddy's. But this was just done so beautifully, I thought. I just thought it was amazing. So the couple of big spoilers in this episode, as we know. We're not going to go into massive detail, guys, because I'm conscious of the time, kept you a while. But we'll get a couple of interesting ones. We'll start with you, James. What are we thinking about the whole timey-wimey malarkey going on?
So I like this idea. So effectively, what they're, because like the problem with when you do a show like this, what they've said is that each season's going to go back 27 years. Is well, like you're either going to know what the overall thing, where's the surprise going to be, and then your story's moving backwards, not forwards. Whereas in this scenario, effectively what they're saying is that Pennywise sees all of time, so the time moves differently for him. So like when we go back 27 years for the next season, Pennywise knows about like what's happened, like will be further along than he is in this, and I think that's really interesting. I think they're very clearly opening a door of we can rewrite the movies and not die, or he's out of time, so he's not even dead because he's dead at that point, but like future him could be somewhere, something like that. So that's obviously what they're setting up. It sounds really cool, and I don't think it's outside of, like, he is a god effectively, like he's a demon god thing.
Love that bit where he's saying, "I'm eating worlds, I am a god," and the guy slaps him
across the face. That was so good. He's so shocked. So like I think it's exciting what they're planning with this. Just more, please. So I'm very happy about that.
Sorrel, what about yourself, pal? Any of the other spoilers of the timey-wimey stuff?
Yeah, the fact that when he says he's got that girl one-on-one, and he sort of says that he calls her by a married name, not a current name, and confuses her and stuff. And
he shows the picture of the kids.
He's aware of what's happened already in the 2016 movies and stuff. So he's going back slowly. He's going back in time, isn't he? Really, like, it's very timey-wimey, but I love it. I think they're going to do something to basically, that, because everyone loves Chapter 1, but a lot of people have a lot of stick for Chapter 2. What if he does things in the past that then stops the Losers Club from coming back to Derry to finish him off, so he can go forward?
That's why I think is they're rewriting the movie. Because
Chapter 1's loved, isn't it? But Chapter 2, and nobody really liked that one. It was a bad ending, really, for them. So I think they're going to do something where they basically make that ending null and void, so they can keep Pennywise alive modern.
It's like a Terminator, Sarah Connor thing, isn't it? Like that's why he'll be presumably targeting an ancestor of the Losers Club each season
time.
Or something,
And he almost did it this season. He almost had it.
He did. Efren, what do you think?
Before I answer that question, these young actors, they are so good. I was like, dang, man, these kids some of them are probably between 11 and 10 and 13 years old, more or less. I go, boy, these are good actors. I mean, they were the stars of this show for sure. I'm not into it as much as you guys. I've never seen the new movies yet. I'm going to watch them now. I just haven't seen them. I've seen the original one, the TV series when it came out.
Oh, mate. So that ending meant nothing to you then? That ending part with the old woman in the care home?
No.
That ending doesn't mean anything to you yet. Oh, my God.
Well, what?
So that's part
say nothing. Watch the movies and you'll be
that's part of the movies then.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that connects to there's characters from the movies there.
Yes. Yeah.
One of the characters from the movies is in the TV show.
In that last scene.
At the very end.
It's
a
surprise cameo, like, kind of moment.
So was that CG'd?
Has to be. Actually, sorry. I think that's reused footage. I think that's probably a deleted scene.
Because she looked exactly the same.
Yeah.
Which character was it? Old lady or the girl that was crying?
Well, both.
Both of them.
Both. Yeah.
Both.
Okay. Well, anyways, going back to the original question, when he said he can time travel, go back and forth, and the little girl's face was like, "What are you talking about?" I didn't know that at all.
Yeah.
It's such a. I'm sorry, it's just an unfair advantage for him. He can go back and kill that little girl's parents or just do whatever he wants to.
No, I think he has foresight. He knows what's going to happen going forward, like, and at different points and stuff. So it's like he's aware.
See, I don't see. I think he's more that he doesn't see time like we do. He doesn't see it because he's a cosmic being. He doesn't see it as linear. He sees the whole timeline out in front of him. It's a bit like Doctor Strange with the thing. I think he can rewind and forward time where he wants.
No, I don't think that's the case because he has to go every 27 years. So I think like you have a limited amount of time he can be around.
What if that Pennywise in this though isn't the actual Pennywise that's asleep at the time? And what if the two Pennywises could be in the same zone, the same? They could really fuck with this and make this amazing if they wanted.
I'd be surprised if they do
timey-wimey
a
things.
multiple Pennywise thing, you know.
But imagine like both of them
cool,
coming face to face with one another, like, get off my kids, and the Pennywise versus Pennywise and shit. Oh my god, that'd be so good.
Anyway,
sorry, it came from really quick. I would like to see the planet that it came from.
Yeah.
What the heck is going on here?
He's like a cosmic being. I don't think he really comes from a planet necessarily.
Isn't there something about a giant turtle as well?
Yes, that's why there's
giant turtle.
So Giant Turtle's his kind of good counterpart. And in the book that plays a big part. But like there's references to turtles in this, like the high school mascot is a turtle. At the fun fairs it's turtles and clowns that they're throwing like balls at and stuff. So like there's references to it. I would love if they went ballsy and did it. But I just don't think they're ever done it at this point.
Right, guys, I'm going to draw it there because we are getting on. I don't want to go over 2 hours. Just quickly, Stephen saying, I have a feeling Stranger Things is going to end up with it being the Upside Down's an alien planet. The wormhole lesson makes sense on this theory, and Dustin's comments on the trailer. That would work. Demogorgons and the Mind Flayer are alien species. When Eleven attacked one, she sent him to a wormhole dimension, and that's then used as a conduit. That would be interesting. I like Welcome to Derry enough that I'm probably ordering the 4K Steelbook, and I don't have a 4K TV. Yeah, I'm the same. Right, chaps. Just very quickly. We'll last kind of. Pleased to say Derry had a very satisfying end. Yeah, absolutely, completely agree. I'm
just so happy. It just knocked it out of the park the whole way through.
Whereas
end,
Alien Earth left us very disappointed. This didn't. Yeah. Right, guys. Quick question before we end. We saw the Supergirl trailer. We saw the main man Lobo appear. I couldn't give a rat's ass. I've got no feeling, love, or care for Lobo as a character at all. So this hasn't excited us in the slightest, and I know I'm a standalone on that. So I'm just wondering, guys, which popular character do you not give a toss about? So which character that other people talk about or show that people talk about do you just not get and you're not interested in? For me, definitely Lobo, and I would also say Harley Quinn just does nothing for us. Margot Robbie does, but Harley Quinn does nothing for us. Whilst you are thinking, just to quickly wrap through, we have got channel memberships open. Please do have a look-see at that. Sorrel has also got channel memberships, so have a little look at that as well for us, please. We're going to be doing some joint members-only lives in the new year, so keep an eye out for those. We'll be continuing to do a Crimbo Countdown. Probably not going to do it every day, guys, because as we get closer to Christmas, my time is getting tighter. So you'll probably see it every other couple of days where I'll do 2 or 3 at the same time. And then we're back next Tuesday for another episode of this show where we're going to be doing our Christmas quiz. So, sweet Jesus. So that should be interesting. Going to try and design it so you guys can play along at home as well. Efren, character that you just don't particularly like.
Any character, right? Doesn't have to be. You guys may boot me out of the club after I say this, but I just don't get it. I've never seen a show of it at all, and I don't think I ever will. It just doesn't float my boat. Is Doctor Who? I just don't. I don't know.
I mean, that's like you're attacking the entire English-speaking. You're attacking the UK, Efren. Basically, is what you're doing.
You're bringing more viewers. Who is this guy? We hate him more than we hate James.
Harsh. Impossible.
No, do you know what? Doctor Who's a real hard one because it has got that nostalgia feel to it.
Yeah.
But there is no denying sometimes when you watch it, some of it is pretty ropey.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Sometimes when it's great, it's great.
Yeah.
When it's not, it's dire. To be fair. So no, I think that's a fair one. We tried to Americanize it. We did try and bring in some American talent and things, and there was the movie version, and it didn't work. James, how about yourself?
I also hate Doctor Who as well. I never really care for. No, I'm going to stick with comic book characters. There's a few that are suit like the Flash. Never really cared for the shit about the Flash. Nightwing.
Nightwing's one of the best
Jesus.
characters, man.
Shots fired.
Nightwing, Robin, you know, any of the Bat kind of family outside of Batman, and Pet Alfred, like I just don't need them there at all, really.
I didn't know. Wow.
And I know there's like I like the Jason Todd kind of character in that story and stuff. I've just not really seen anything or read much where I'm like they needed to be in that, other than like Killing Joke. I think with Batgirl, like, that was good, but like never really cared for them, for the sidekicks.
Wow.
Something I'll turn around on it. I'm sure at some point something will make.
Chuck Dixon's run on Nightwing is phenomenal.
Might check that then.
Yeah, it's worth that. That's a good one. Fuzzy, I think, was reading that recently. That's a good one. That is well worth reading. How about you, Sorrel?
Again, I've got to say, I'm sorry. Superman in general, just Superman, not my thing. I don't like him. I don't like Goody Two Shoes characters. Like Captain America's the same for me. Like I don't like those like I'm the the red, white, and blue shit and all. Nah, fuck that. I prefer the Wolverines, the Batmans, the Punishers.
Until the new movie, I would have said the same.
Boy.
But the new one turned me around on it. I like him.
See, I like
squirrels.
Yeah, I like my heroes supposed to inspire you to be better. I like my red, white, and blue. I like my Superman. I like my Captain America, Optimus Prime. Those kind of characters. Leaders
I grew up in the '90s. I grew up in the '90s with the Disney Channel. If they have a leather jacket, they're cool, and they have spiky hair.
Yeah,
Modeled my entire life after these people, Pete.
Let's see what the chat is saying. Hulk, we get it. You're angry. Go to therapy already. Yeah. Moon Knight as a character, couldn't give a toss about. Yeah, and Marvel have tried repeatedly to get we're interested in that character, and it's just not working particularly well. Anyone from Dragon Ball, One Piece, or Naruto?
Yeah, I could say anime in general.
Yeah, I want to like it. I just can't.
Yeah, I'm saying.
I've made the mistake on a few occasions of saying to Simon, explain anime to us, and within a minute or two, I'm ready to just...
I love a good cartoon, but anime in general, I just can't get into it at all.
We went, my son Thomas used to be into it quite a bit, and he made us, no, sorry, he didn't make us. I offered to take him to the cinema to see, there was a live action version of Demon Slayer on a Train or something.
Yeah.
Dear God, it was one of the worst things I've ever seen. I just didn't understand it. You know, why they were shouting all the time and throwing, it was just weird. Anyway, Efren's just declared war. Thought it would be the orange guy, but here we are. Yeah, I'm not a fan of Cyborg. Josh, I agree with you. Cyborg never really floated my boat. Yeah. Getting away back here is Aquaman and Namor. Yeah, Aquaman now and then has a good run, but Namor, no. There's a good anime. There is good anime, but be selective. I didn't mind the One Piece live action show. And I'm with you on that one. Power Rangers never did anything for me at all. And I went and I tried. I did try. See, nah, I did try. I went and watched the movie, the big Hollywood movie.
The movie's so good.
But it's not. And then I went and watched the revival they did last year or something, and that was trash.
That was trash.
Crap. Anyway, chaps, there we go. Anything coming up on your channels? Anything everyone forward to watch out? Phil, get out. Get out. Nah, that's the worst one. That's worse than Efren's Doctor Who. Efren, anything happening on your channel?
Peter and I are going to be doing our monthly advanced orders. I got to reach out to those artists again. I was reaching out to come on our channel to talk about that. I stopped doing. I forgot to message them on Instagram, so I'm going to see if I can get at least one or two artists to come on our show. And then my question show is next month too, the one we did the holiday special last week. So, and besides hanging out with you guys, I may do shorts every now and then.
Good stuff. Mr. Keegan, what's happening over on One Good Scare?
Busy. So we'll have I'll be right back on Silent Night 2. That'll be up in the next couple of days, and then we'll have videos on the new one, Silent Night review. I say a video, a row. We're gonna have a fight about it, and then we're gonna do a video on Ish as well, just kind of a spoiler breakdown of the whole show and stuff at some point as well. And then we'll have our awards kind of thing, our end of year review thing next week. I'd say that'll be the Friday slot. So a few things coming up anyway.
I'm not going live with you on Friday.
No, not live. We'll be pre-recording it.
All right, okay. Right. Sorrow,
Isn't Friday Christmas actually? Christmas?
That's what I mean. Yeah, I mean, Jesus.
Take me for a pee. Like, Jesus.
Sorrel, what about yourself?
I'm going to be live tomorrow night, 8 p.m. on my channel. I've got some toy news and stuff to talk about, and just some changes that I'm going to make to the channel in 2026 and all that good stuff. So tune in for that. And then on Thursday, I will have the review of the Fallout Ghoul action figure from McFarlane. I've got that ready to go, so I'm going to be reviewing that on Thursday. So stay tuned.
When's the show out? Is it this week?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
Midnight,
Tomorrow.
about 2 a.m. 2 a.m. I think it comes on for us.
Yeah, I ain't staying up till 2 a.m. Yeah, okie dokie. Looking forward to all of that. Good stuff. Good stuff. Right, chaps, that's it for the time being. Thank you so much to everybody for watching. We'll catch you next time, and we shall see you next week. Bye.
The curtains close. It's time to go. We really hope you enjoyed the show. Check out my channel for more geeky fun and hit like, subscribe before you run. All that remains is our thanks to you from Triple G and his YouTube crew. We really do hope you come on back, but for now, that's your whack. Yeah, that's your whack.